are watching the Old Zealand, a minesweeper champion, the Dragon of Portugal, Vice Captain America, the world's fourth greatest forehead, and a geography semi-finalist at the World Championships. Zealand! Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I guess we're okay. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. That's sick.
Over 2 years. I think I should let my parents know.
You probably should tell. It's a really long relationship, Paga. You should definitely tell your parents. Thank you for the 25 months. Morindor, thank you so much for the 13. Happy Freedom Day. Happy England Lost Day. We're going to hope to recreate that in November. Going to do a little reenactment. In November. Sounds like a great plan. How y'all doing? Hey, Cicero. Hey, Desika. Hey, Sanremo. Hey, Anther. I see a bunch of people here for the first time. I've never seen that many people that were like, yo, I'm going to say hey for the first time. Ben's over here already got bacon. Type in exclamation point Discord here for the first time. Zap, welcome. That's a lot of people. I'm still convinced my mom has purchased you all as bots, but happy England Lost Day, happy America's birthday, all that fun
Hello
stuff.
From my vacation in Crete. I
we're
wish
streaming.
I had a dad joke, but I look like a lobster due to burns. We'll say hi to SpongeBob and Patrick for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy England Lost Day. Hope we have one in Scotland soon.
I love you, everybody in England, but we want to beat you in November at the World Cup. That's what I'm focused on. Tachi, thank you so much for the 8 months. You're in Crete on vacation. Thanks. Yes, say hi to SpongeBob and Patrick. Sounds good. Fenton, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. What are you guys doing today? What are you doing today? I mean, I know over 90% of you aren't in the United States. So, like, what are you doing today? Has your day been good? You know, you had a good time? You just, like, you know, hanging out? Watching me? Thank you, mother. Brazil's winning the World Cup. I mean, they are one of the 2 teams ever to go undefeated in South American qualifying. That's about as good a form as you can get. Yo, Morindor! Winning hot dog contest? Is that Joey Chestnut? Who won again, by the way? The hot dog eating contest. He won again. 63 hot dogs in 10 minutes. America! Are you going to TwitchCon? You have a meet and greet. Dude, come hang out with me. A meet and greet on Sunday. You come meet Zealand, measure your forehead against mine. Spoilers, you will lose. Okay? Just wanted you to know. Free, thank you for the 19 months. 2 clowns were eating. One looked, you know what? I'm all right. Thanks, Free, for the 19 months. Blahars, thank you for the 8 months. So what happened with Holly? Dude, I don't know. When I get knocked out of a showdown, I don't watch the rest of it, but I saw Jack won, so I'm happy for him. Absolutely miserable for Ben, because now he has, like, no company. You know what I mean? Now he has no company in the I haven't won category. Morindor, you're nuts. That was 25 gifted subs. That was 25 gifted subs. Holy. Morindor just came over the top with that. Thank you. Blahar, thanks again for the 8. HT, thank you for the 16. And Cicero, you're my favorite character from Skyrim. Thank you for the 6 months. Holly got into a fight with another streamer. Well, this sounds like I missed something. Sounds like I missed something. She went on a mad run. You were so... Look, we lost some penalties. It happens. We did great work to get ourselves to that penalty shootout, and we got outplayed up to that point. So, yeah, I mean, it happens. Do you watch the UFC? Yeah, I watched the card. I slept my way through the style bender winning again, so that was fun. Hey, Nong Man 42, thank you so much for the prime. Dara John, thank you for the 8 months. What do you call a blind us? That was good. That was good. So Adesanya wasn't a boring fight. It was. Yeah, I unlike you, perhaps, I am not, I'm a black belt. I'm an after-school black belt. I got it when I was 6 years old. So I don't really, you know, I want to see things happening. I get that it was an incredibly technical fight, but at the same time, like, he's amazing. I will not, he's also boring. He's amazingly good. He's also boring. Right? I will not take away how good he is. He's boring. That was an A, by the way. What do you call a blind dinosaur? Do you think he saw us? That was good. This is how the league looks. We are, it reminds you, we won the league by like 7 points last year, right? And we lost the league. We finished third 2 years ago. And now all of a sudden, we are 12 wins from 12, plus 33 goal difference, and murdering the entire league. In the Champions League, we picked up a win over Inter. Unfortunately for us, and forgive us for not seeing this coming, Fenerbahce beat Man City. Like, this group would have been so much simpler for us if Fenerbahce had just done their due diligence and lost. But, yeah, they didn't. So they are now top of the group, and we are trying to get into that top two, but Fenerbahce is running away from us. The
My
indignity.
Brother, who's vegetarian, told me that people who sell meat are disgusting. I said people who sell fruits and vegetables are grosser. Anyway, did everyone watch today's
How'd
video?
you do that?
If not, type ! latest video in chat and click that link.
That was an A-. IL. That was an A-. Also, IL has edited the last video, and I thought it was a tremendously well-edited video. Absolutely brilliant. Please enjoy it if you have not. And we are going to get into matches. We're playing St. Pölton next. I think what's interesting is the reason this league looks so ridiculous is the fewest amount of points that any team has dropped is dropped in like the majority of their matches, right? 6 out of 11 matches they've dropped points in. 7 out of 12. No other team is competent. Salzburg's down in 10th. This entire stretch of the league is from 2nd to 10th is 7 points apart. And we are 15 points ahead of that next team. Like, it's a combination between us going off, right? Because we are going off. We've got Inter in a couple days, so we're going to play a backup team here. We are going off. Don't get it twisted, sister. We are going off, but they are also making us look really good by not being good, right? Volkvist, you're in. Pop off, thank you. You've destroyed the... I've officially broken the Austrian league. There is no... For Caesar wept, for there were no more lands to conquer. You know, it's one of those. No more lands to conquer. Ah! I want to bring up Noah Mbamba. Get a little Mbamba party going. Alright. Yo! Yo, who is that? Benz? My goodness, with the 18 months? Shut the front door. Oh. My God. Officially, yeah, Mo Bamba. I got Noah Mbamba. Wonder what that guy's doing now. What was his name? I don't know. He made a pretty significant contribution to the world's popular culture, and then he just left. And then he just peaced out. He was like, all right, I've done the one thing I'm going to do in my life. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, so it was Shaq West. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Forgot to say hi to YouTube today. Welcome to the stream, YouTube. YouTube was caught up on the Dorfers, so I don't know why you're not here. How dare you? I have one question. How dare you? But, you know, whatever. We'll upload it on YouTube anyways. So, wow, you've changed. No, we were doing a nice little Mo Bamba recreation with our hello. It's close enough. Give me Sami Pak back there. Well, I'm a Sami Pak stan at this point. Guy has done some great work for me. And then what are we thinking? A Liu for like 60? We just rotate? Oh my god, yes. Give me that rotation. What's your natural fitness? Why are you getting worse? We were just singing your song! Oh my god, your development is terrible. Noah, it is terrible. I watched it myself. I can't even believe what I'm seeing. Okay. That's what we want to do. You want to close down the goalkeeper. All right, you can do that. That's fine. You do that, dude. You just close that goalkeeper down, and we'll just try and win this match so that we can continue our, like, actually perfect season. Oh, my goodness. Sami Pak has 2 jumping reach. Why did I not know? Who didn't tell me that the dude from Thailand had 2 jumping reach? I don't see height, okay? It's the 21st century. I kind of wanted to know that... Oh, we don't have a captain listed? None of our 3 lads are here. Linus. It's got to be... Linus is like twice as old as Oberschmied. Not actually. He's not 38. That would be a little excessive. Epic Legend, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the emotes. See, Jack broke his fan in celebration. I did see a tweet about him having an overheating camera. I thought that was funny. I didn't know it was because he broke his fan while celebrating. That's epic. Epico. Don't be heightist. Of course, chat. We stand short kings here. They're very valuable. You need a few on your team. I just wish somebody would have told me that Sami Pak was one of them. You can talk about tactics or systems. It's all about hard work, man. It's all about working hard or hardly working, you know? Let's go, team. Let's go, team. We're playing St. Pölton. We're at the Yzda today. Trying to acquire a dub. You train with him every day? I don't see height, dude. I don't know what to, you know, I'm a modern man. I don't see height. Teddy, thank you so much for the 16 months. Happy 4th. I appreciate that, man. Do you have an opinion on the Czech League? Currently managing Dukla Prague, and I love it. Yeah, Czech League's a fun mid-level European league. Competent enough that it provides good competition. Country can produce some wonder kids, but you know, you're not at that super high level. Play him. Play one more. God, he was... Spreckensy, pass the ball. Pass the ball. Oh, well, now we're going to hit like this tough play. Quintero again. The hero himself. Oh, now he passes. Now he passes the ball when it's much harder to do so. Goodness. Now, honestly, I know you're a joke, like you can't assume people's height, but you can't assume people's jumping reach based off their height. Oh, Sami Pak is hurt. Dang it. The Sami Pak doesn't look that short. Like, he just can't jump. Oh, Quintero, 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 Quintero. Jesus Cristo, mamma mia! Ah! This kid is good. This kid is good. He's fun. He's like he lives behind the line of the other team. He lives behind the line of the other team. Quintero doesn't speak German yet. That's fair. I asked too much of him there. Thriving behind the line of the other team. 3 times in 15 minutes he has popped up behind the line of the other team. Aliu. Oh, and it's Schultz now. They're building something. It's Richardson. It's Zimmerman. It's Quintero. It's just awful from Quintero there. No idea what he's done. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness, save it. Good. That was really bad from Nazareno. Come on, Schultz. One more. Josh! Quintero only speaks the language of goals. That's all he speaks. Oh, Oberschmidt too. What are these guys doing? Are they running around with tire irons? Like, that's 2 injuries in 30 minutes. We're down to 10 men. They hit us with a back post cross. Dude does a lob header, which is so rare. It's on. I mean, they put their hands up. That was unfortunate. I do not like this team we were playing against. I do not like them one bit. You get a deflected cross that goes to a dude that's wide open. Yeah, okay. Cheese me now. Watch me. You think you're cool? Watch this. I'm trying to be responsible defensively. You want to see what happens when I just send it? And I get Oberschmidt off. We don't have time to waste with you wheezing on the side, Manuel. Get off the field. Let's put the pressure on now. Let's put the pressure. Yeah, Quintero living behind the line. How long are you live for? I mean, we usually stream at least 4 hours, so you've come at a nice time, David. This will be alive for this is our first match of the stream. We'll be alive for a while. Meebs, thanks for the prime. Oh, don't even. Sami Pak's already dealing with an injury. He's dealing with, like, finding out that he's not able to jump very high. He's having a traumatic day. Get in. Oh. The scoreline doesn't reflect the pattern to the game. I have faith in you, man. What do you got on Sami Pak? I'm going to get him off as well. I'm going to bring in Carlos Garzon. I don't need an apprehensive injured guy running around behind my lines. I need Carlos Garzon running around behind my lines. And Aliyu is the last person we're subbing. No matter what happens, Aliyu is the last person we're subbing because he needs to be fit for Inter in a couple days. Send him home! Ref! What was that? Oh, no, hey!
There's been a red card, but for who, Chris Kamara?
Srdanovic! There we go. Some dude named Srdanovic. He's gone. Ejector seat. It's absolutely disgusting. It's despicable. Just shelf it. Well, now we're going attacking. You know, like now we're going attacking. Let's see. Shadow. I'm gonna shadow you. Then we'll just go. What is my third change, man? Go ahead and make it now if we're gonna change formation. Get Aliyu off. Bring in Axel Perez. Axel Perez. This Schultz defense. So bad. Okay. Very bad. There we go. That's what I want to do. That's what I want.
How do you tell the gender of an ant? Throw it in water. If it's a girl ant, it sinks, and if it floats, it's a buoyant.
It's an A-. If it floats, it's a buoyant. A buoyant, you say. Yes! And Theus. Force the long ball. Force the long ball. There we go. Where is it? Is it Zimmerman? It is. Oh, Garzon's really done him there, hasn't he? I think he baited him into that pass almost. Centeas on for Schultz! Oh, it's a screamer! season is still on. Andrew Schultz making the most of a crack in the glass. What a finish. Thank you. Thank you, Schultzy. Scooped in by Centeas, and Schultz got all of that. All of that. Centeas has got an 8 and 9. 8.9, 9.2, Centeas. All right, drop it. Keep it moving. Oh my goodness, it's Schultzy. Woo! Who was that? I lost track. It was Richardson. Okay. So I don't know who has the ball right now. We're passing it too well. Get in. I'm from the YouTubes. Don't watch streams much. Lurk most of the time. Wanted to say, wish you a happy 4th. Hope you have a great one. Thank you. Yeah, when I said I was going to go stand on a roof and drink a beer yesterday, that is actually what... No way. So I kind of did my 4th of July stuff yesterday. And it was really nice. You know, sun was out, friends, good times. No amazing goals, though. And yet we do have amazing goals now. Garçon! This wasn't Garçon's goal, though, because it was Zimmerman that went and redirected it. So we're celebrating it like Garçon scored a screamer. It's actually Zimmerman's goal. You're like, all right. Never mind, boss. Never mind. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's go ahead and end the rest of this game, since we would love to not have somebody get hurt before... Oh my goodness, Zimmerman again! Ah! And we were worried. Can you imagine that? Mark Zimmerman with the brace. A man with deft redirects. He only scores glancing shots. He just gets in the way of the ball, sends it somewhere else. It is an art form for Mark Zimmerman. He doesn't stretch the field the way Quintero does, but he is clearly a very classy finisher. He's actually got the best finishing attribute of anyone on the team. Pass the ball. Zimmerman for the hat trick! He was hardly involved in the game, and now he's got his first career hat trick. Mark Zimmerman, right place, right time, hat trick hero. Yeah. Hey, Mark Zimmerman. Well, that was an okay second half. We literally scored, what, 2-3 goals after we brought the lines back. James, welcome to the streams. Everybody say hi to James. James finally made it to Twitch. It's a scary jump. Hello, Jamothy. How are you doing today? I'm so nervous to meet you. I swear I never look like this. How big is this result given the wider context? We're all in this game to win. Let's not pretend otherwise. You know, this it's a great win. We want to play every game. We want to win every game. That league table looks ridiculous. That league table looks ridiculous. We have built a buzzsaw that all of a sudden has just come around right now. Fireworm, thank you so much for the 7 months. Hilltopper, thank you for the 21 months. Pleasuring, thank you so much for the Prime. Shrimp, thank you for the year.
The 4th of July.
And Beer Baroness, thank you for the 15 months.
For potential free signings.
Oh, sorry, what did you ask? Can you look through the American national teams for potential free signings? You know what? Probably, yeah. We usually do a good job of staying on top of the national teams. Like when there's a national team tournament, we'll go dip our toe in the water and scout anybody we think we should. Can you imagine if Mohamed Rahanieh actually becomes this good? I know Football Manager says he will. And when I made the video about Hidden Wonder Kids, this kid's playing in Syria right now. If he actually becomes like a Premier League level player out of the Syrian league, that would be mad. That would be moving mad. You got it, a 27-year-old Costa Rican striker I've actually never heard of, but he is Definitely okay. Oh, he doesn't like big matches. Get out of here. It's definitely like, oh, he's definitely okay. Nope. Nope. Holman McCormick. Really not. Where does he play? He plays in Mexico. This guy's really good. I mean, I think that guy's a starting striker on my team right now. He doesn't like big match. Why? Why, dude? Why does he hate big matches? We have to ask that question because I'm looking at him and I'm like, oh my god, this guy's great. But of course, that's why he's cheap, because nobody else wants to engage with him either. The bruised ankle and a bruised knee. That's why we gave up a goal, because you had a bruised ankle. Centeas had 3 assists. I praised his defensive work, naturally. How good was Mark Zimmerman? I mean, I'm very pleased with his contributions today. I'm pleased with the way Quintero played as well. And, you know, we gotta keep rotating, keep our whole squad fit. And apparently Eyolfson's really playing well in the 2nd division of Austria. That's our... Novavish is considering leaving us. this guy. Right, this guy. Fenton, thank you for the gifted. Cicero, thanks for the gifted to James. James, welcome to the Hammers, dude. Enjoy the bacon, the emotes. You have like special emotes you can use in the chat now. You can also get into the subscriber section of the Discord if you're already there. Fenton, thank you. Is it to change? Is it possible to change doesn't like big matches? It changes slowly. You can't majorly change it. So if it's like red, it's always going to be a problem. I mean, you can change it by like 3 or 4 attribute points, right? But when you're talking about on a range of 1 to 20, if somebody's like got 6 pressure, it's just not like... It's just not easy. Well, Fernando, he's under contract until the end of next year, so like we're not under pressure to do. Can you believe we bought this guy for $2 million? All right, Rodriguez, obviously talk him into staying. Cannot believe that didn't work. Vanderhorst, you've got this. Wants to leave the club. Fernando Novaes. I mean, let's see if we can get an asking price in place then. I've been thinking for a while it might be time for me to move on. I feel like I've outgrown Floridsdorfer. What will it take to keep you here? Surely you don't leave a team as together as ours. There's no chance to be able to find this kind of atmosphere somewhere else. I know that option's behind my head, but I feel like we might be able to go for it. 3, 2, boom. Ah, dang it. I'll let you go, provided somebody comes in with a reasonable offer for you.
Why don't nerds like hockey? Because of all the bullies.
I can see I'm not going to be able to talk you around here. Ultimately, money talks, though. Would a pay raise tempt you to stay? No? Okay, so the reason I did that is we've made no promises and we've not guaranteed that he wanted to leave. What we will do is we'll go in and set an asking price of $417 million. No, I'm not going to do that. I'd be happy with an asking price of $80 million, $82 million, perhaps. So we'll set an asking price, a tag, perhaps, at $82 million. And we've never even dreamed of getting that much money. Tor Bjornsson, when should be starting more games? Rodriguez, please. I mean, Ulrich. This is ridiculous. Ulrich, you are a valued member of this team. You know I love you. We've just been rotating the team. We've been rotating the team, Ulrich. Get over yourself. Yeah! Yeah, Owen! Yeah! Look at Owen! Freaking Owen! Torbjornsson's about to play in the next 2 matches, man. Chill. It's all right. It's all good. Owen Vanderhorst, invaluable for, you know, a wide variety of reasons, honestly. Novice definitely thinks he's going to do that, but he thinks he's going to leave. But if we have like a really successful season, or the teams that are interested in him, in particularly United, lose interest, right? It is always possible that he could want to renegotiate, but if we get to the summer and he still is upset, we are going to look to sell him. But we also have made no promises, so he's not guaranteed to leave, and that is what I want to leave open. That's why we just did that the way that we did. We want to leave that door open as long as possible because he's a great player we'd love to keep around.
To wave the Dorfers flag.
But if we get 82 million, he's out the door and I will pack his bags for him.
To the manager, who they point the cannon at you, Zealand. Ian Mombert, Ian Mombert, Ian Mombert.
They point the cannon at you, Zealand, the cannon Shannon.
With an attitude? No acid.
'82nd minute winner for Salzburg to try and fight their way back up the table. Look at them go. What a club. Hello, Enter. Oh, we're away. God. Forgot we were away. That's just so much less fun. We could just do one of them youth training. One of them youth trainings. Aid development. We have 2 matches in the international window, which is actually huge for us in Austria, but one crisis at a time, right? One crisis at a time. We've got Champions League right now. Hampus Findel, who's just one of the best names in the game. See if he gets to stay on the short list. The group remains anyone's for the taking, and the right result could give you a considerable advantage. Are you hopeful of seizing the initiative? We've given ourselves a chance with that big win over Inter. Yeah, absolutely. Bearing in mind the congested fixture list, I'm not revealing my plans before the match. Don't worry. You won't know the answer.
They have antibodies.
Amino acid was a B+, by the way. Why don't ants get sick? They have antibodies. Chat, what do we think? I'm thinking B as well. I'm thinking B. Hey, Silver Knight Gaming, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Is that the one that I know? Razorman, thank you for the 2 months of the Prime. Welcome back to the Hammers. Thanks for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money. Oh, they're close to coming back. Xander Hinneman going to be straight back into the team? Yeah, absolutely. He's really good. I'm not worried about Kabelski, Quintero. Yeah, the way he plays makes him ideal for our system. That's why he's so freaking good for our team. We have excellent talent identification skills. Oh, why don't nerds like hockey? No. Come on. It was okay. It was a C, Cat. So thank you for the 4, though. Ace Taxi, thanks for the Prime. Ryan, I do appreciate the 29 months. You said no, Zealand. Thank you for the 29 months. Oh, this should have made me cry. Preach, thanks for the Prime, dude. Thanks for the Prime. What camera settings do you use in game? Sideline, height all the way down. Really just allows you to see a whole new world. Oh my goodness. Martin Gauti Eilfson is flying. And oh my. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the year, Gaming Charlie. Congrats on the new job. Gadget, the stream editor. If you've ever watched one of those condensed streams, it was very, very likely edited by your boy Gadget. Dropped a 20 gifted subs Somebody said, why are there no knock-knock jokes about America? Because freedom rings. I actually heard that before, but it made me think of George Washington. What was it in Dodge? It made me think of this picture. There's this commercial, this fantastic commercial with George Washington essentially in a Dodge Charger for no reason at all. And he's just locked in. And that's what it made me think of. Because freedom rings, then you just cut to him driving a car towards you at speed. The video's fantastic. Bamsuki! Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Hey, we got a lot of gifted subs today. Okay. Sure. Marcus Weinzierl has spoken passionately about Marlon Mustafa's ability to get a... I mean, Marlon is very fast, okay? But I've been impressed with his recent performances, and he brings a certain pace that most Austrian forwards don't have. I mean, seriously. I also don't think he's particularly close to getting a call-up. Right? I mean, there's a... Oh, my God. Riley! Riley Shima! Yeah, we can debut Yildiz now in the national team because we've given him a new contract and locked him up for 5 years, which is awesome. Bamsuki, thanks for the 10. Riley, thanks for the 10. Gadget, thanks for the 20 gifted subs. Fenton gifted a batch, and Morindor gifted a fat 25 at the beginning of the stream as well. We are crazy today. Absolutely insane. All right, a way to enter. 3 points here, and we're like very seriously in contention for the knockout stages. Any point at all from this, honestly. And we really need Fenerbahce to lose. Because we already played Man City. That team's disgusting. Thank you. Thank you. And we need a position where if we play Fenerbahce at home and we win, we at least finish third. If we're able to take a point off Inter, City beats up Inter after this, and we also beat Fenerbahce, we could still sneak in to the Champions League knockouts, despite the fact that we lost both of our first 2 games 1-0, which hurt. Bobru, thank you for the prime. Welcome to the Hammers, dude. Thanks you so much. Thanks for the $5 of Bezos money. Game by game. Yeah, game by game. I'm just building the roadmap. Always do that. Look at Sparta Prague, by the way. Just beat Real Madrid in Prague. You know, but you take anything you can get, right? Do a little quick pick here. Bube, Devlechen, Torbjornsson, Novais. All right, he's kicking up a little fuss. Pospisil, Noah, Bamba. I got Noah. Yeah, so they're actually pretty good. They're definitely pretty good. We know they're pretty good. Perez is going wide here. Yeah. Actually, what we could do is just flip Vanderhorst and Aliu, run Axel Perez through the middle. We've got Quintero and Given. Quintero's got like the best bounce back ability of anybody I've ever seen. Quintana off. We do have Garcon. We've got Yildiz. We've got Zimmerman. Yeah, we need to do a little rearrangement here. Boom, boom. Rodriguez, Zimmerman, Quintana, the goalkeeper, Santeas. Not 100% fit, allegedly. Oberschmidt also not 100% fit. And Xander Henneman not 100% fit after his latest, greatest catastrophic injury. And yet, he is improving. Wall coming back from his latest, greatest catastrophic injury. The lightning bolt himself, Given Marquez. Just gonna try and giving me another goal out here. Diego Quintero runs with this. Are we training rounding keeper? We should be. He's not a great finisher, but he is a very good ball control individual. Should have thought of this. Go around the keeper. Boom. Yep. Suits good dribblers like him. He honestly already does it naturally a lot. So Just tell him to do that like more often. Lorenzo, this team is so good. This Inter team is so good. Watched you for ages on YouTube, but never came to your Twitch. For me, you're the only American bar Jesse Marsh who has football intelligence. Hopefully, over time, Fat Burger, that will change. I know you said just kidding everything, but we're coming for the throne. No, I love Jesse Marsh. I'd love to sit down and talk to Jesse Marsh because he's really kicking the door in. Bordeaux Shrew, thank you for the 5 months. Hughes, thank you for the prime. Look at the hammers. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Hey, look. We got Kurt Zuma on their team. Good thing we aren't starting a cat today. You won't know what to do. Oh, that's what I do. Right and left. Must be weird being Kurtzuma. You ever think it, like, everybody's just aware that you're just kind of an awful person. You're just like, yeah. You just kind of suck. Like everybody that looks at you, everybody that like reads your name, they're just like, you kind of suck. Like, he got convicted. He's serving it. He's serving his time. Like, in what was he? He had to pay a bunch of money, and he's on like probation and stuff, and he has to do a bunch of community service or whatever. Because he basically just got in a fight with a defenseless person, essentially, beating up a cat. It's just like everybody. That's got to be the worst part of the whole punishment. Is everybody's just like, you kind of suck. You're just an objectionable person. I don't really want to. Thoughts on Erickson? What's his fault? Oh, I'm not saying I feel bad for him. No, don't get that twisted. I'm just saying it must be like, it's an interesting situation to be in. Totally his fault, where you're just like, everybody's just like, you suck. Chris Wood actually meow at Kurtz. Chris Wood is a national treasure. That is awesome. The experts not believe in us today, but the fans do. I'm going to go with the no pressure. I'm going to absolutely turn on the no pressure. We've got our way of playing that we believe in. We've got inside footedness that can play a cross-field ball into the channel for both strikers. Vanderhorst's been in good form. Yeah, he's been in good form in the locker room, too. He has flexibility and versatility. Oh, and Bamba? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Manuel Oberschmidt's also recovering from a nasty bruise on the knee. That's why he's not out there today. Oh. Easy win. We won 4-2 at home against Inter. That was the last Champions League match we played. If we can win this, then we actually are, like, even a draw. Honestly, even a 1-goal loss, we have the head-to-head against Inter. We just need to go out there and play well. Are we on key? Yes. We were on key that whole match against St. Pölton. We just didn't notice it because we created so many highlights. Am I right? Uh-oh. Let's save Bube. I need to break that down. Something happened here. So Ouattara brings in Pospisil. There's the Liu. And then Dodo releases. And that's what opens this up. We're not ready for that space. Okay. We need, particularly on this side, I think a key to that is let's not close down Sheik Ouattara, right? And let's watch out for Dodo. Do I want to do it? Yeah, let's do a tighter mark there. Drag us out on that side. Sheik Ouattara is faster than Pospisil anyways. It's not like we shouldn't close him down anyways. It should give us more room to cover up that overlap if that's what they're going to try to play. Oh, he's just getting... Novai's just getting abused. You want to go to Man United, you're going to have to deal with Lorenzo Luca a little better than you're doing right now. Thank goodness we have a world-class goalkeeper, or we'd really be up to something. Yeah, get Dodo off the ball. We can't. I mean, we've given this up 3 times, dude. We've given this up 3 times. We can't give this up 3 times. I mean, we just cannot. We've got to offside trap here. We have given up the cross field ball to the other striker, making the run by the center back 3 times in 17 minutes and change. That is entirely unsustainable. Like, what are we doing? I mean, yeah, they've got 2 world-class strikers up there, but jeez, and like... You had to get offside trapping. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Their movement is murdering us. All right. We're going to go offside trap, do that. We need to settle this game down. I'm going to put him in the middle so that it's not as easy for them to just saunter in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go you out here. You go center mid and attack. Center mid and attack. Deep lying playmaker. So you're going to draw. He's going to drop into that spot and give us a push. Noah Mbamba's dropping into the middle. And the other thing we need to do is get stuck in. I need to get stuck in. There you go. There you go. We just got to get ourselves into this game a little bit. Their movement up top in particular, they've gotten themselves open. They've made the right passes. Bubé's made some big saves and kept us in it early. And now we find our gear. We went behind against them last time and we went on to win. We scored 4 goals. And so we know we have that in us. We just need to settle this game down. And we need to get another body near. Oh my goodness, what a ball! It's Quintero again! No! Oh, it's Quintero! Vander has served it up to him on a plate. A little more press resistant now. Breaking a 4-4-2 with a 5 at the back. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of space. This is working even better than I thought. Quintero! We've made our adjustments. Vanderhorst. Way to hedge that. Way to shut that. Oh my goodness. And he hurt himself. Are you okay, Roman? That was a wicked tackle. Are you okay? That was an insane tackle. And he hurt himself. And no ice! Oh, man. He just clobbered him and hurt himself. Come on, Roman. Get up. Get up, Roman. Get up, Deflection. He's still on red. We've certainly settled this game. And there are goals in this. With our 5 at the back system, there are goals in this. Even then, he's got to be off. He had to be offside. How is he not offside there? Are you serious? Am I? What is Torbjornsson doing? Ulrich, good God, man. What, like, you can see the sights later. How there's this. Now he revenges it with this block. He makes a horrible mistake and then gets an incredible... Oh, 1-2. The even go. That was too far away from the goal. He doesn't have the speed to carry a long run like that. Oh, my goodness. Given is offside. Yeah. You know what? Pretty decent. That was pretty decent. Bubay, don't be nervous, dude. You've been great tonight. Don't be nervous. You've been great tonight. There are goals in this game. We settled the game down after a rough first 18 minutes. We made the changes we needed to make, and now we're in a good spot. Devletchin is just mean today. He is running people over. Roman Devletchin is taking 0 prisoners today. Oh my goodness. Given Marquez. Solid play, solid save, but we're moving. It's like, how's Bubay nervous? He's been very involved in the... Oh my goodness! Oi! 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 Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Mbama's only in a 6.4 here. We look at some changes after this talk expires here, because we just fired up the entire team. Oh, yes. Oh, we do. Oh, yes, we... Oh, goodness. I know it's a complicated concept, pospecial, to like, actually throw that to somebody. I'm okay with that header. I can live with that. I'm okay with that. There we go. Talk is done. Or the shout is done. Roman Devletchin. Take him off for Linus Falkvist, because he's not ever really fully recovered. Mark Zimmerman, who's just been a bagman and has pace. We'll bring him. Do we want to do that? Not now. Not now. We have a Liu. We have great midfielders, and so what we can do is take a Liu off and bring in Garçon or Yildiz. We're bringing Garçon. Let's get a good feel for the game. Garçon plays for the freaking Colombian national team. I don't know if Yildiz is ready to be an impact player in these spots. I think, oh, why? Nobody moved. Nobody on my entire team moved. No, this is why I hate doing the offside trap in this game. Watch what happened here. Nobody on my entire team moves in the back line. Very clearly onside. You want to watch that again? Yeah, no, obviously he scores. Because it's impossible not to score. And that is why I don't do offside trap normally. He could have passed it to either of those guys. They would have had a tap-in goal right there. That was awful and annoying. All right. We're going to take Noah and Bamba off, and we are going to bring in Christian Yildiz. Hello, Noah. How are you? We are going to take Vanderhorst and put him here. We're going to take Axel Perez and shadow striker him, and we are going to take Yildiz and move him up into this spot. We are going to deep lying playmaker on support Vanderhorst, and we are going to have Yildiz and Garçon going absolutely nuts going forward. Just making sure that that in-swinging is working on both sides still, and that we have our resident short kings in the post. Just a pospecial out there on the back post most of that. Yeah, just go ahead and send it. I think we both know where this is headed. Given? Perhaps. Absolutely infuriating second goal to concede there. Utterly infuriating. Brains completely off. I was having a really good job getting the ball. Oh my goodness, it's open. It is wide open. It really shouldn't have been Quintero. It should have been his running mate. It should have been Axel Perez, who was next to him. It's a good press. This is a very good press. We're making them be really good here with this press. And we forced... Oh, I mean, that's so good from them. Yeah, get there. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Not after a brilliant tackle like that. Even one goal is huge because then we have the head-to-head against them. I think we do have actually a chance to tie this. We've had some pretty darn good goal-scoring chances in this game. Pretty darn good. Vanderhorst liking him in the deep spot. Yield is. Make a pass. Oh, somebody get out of the freaking way, dude. What are you doing? Like, we could not get out of our own way on that break, but our passing looks good. Taking the fullbacks out. Good. Oh, yes, Yield is. That was so good. Oh, my. Oh, is he? He's on and everything. Cut off the defender. We already used all three of our subs. I know that. I'm just going to look at it in vain anyways. Oh, heaven almighty. Have we played a pretty darn good game at Inter today? Axel. I mean, Quintero's movement, that 18 off the ball, he is non-stop. Oh my goodness, Garçon. It's Garçon! Novais has been close. Back to the corner, he's on. Good, Yield is. Jakob, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way Jakob Pospisil is going to score that. I mean, maybe the 1% chance on the wind-up there, but... Come on. Come on, dude! Oh... We had so many 1v1s. We had so many 1v1s in that game. Axel Perez and Given Marquez dropped 6.1s in that game. We gave up one goal because my entire team didn't move. Inter's so good, but honestly, we beat them at home and completely hung with them. All right, now it's going to be tricky. Now it's going to be tricky for us to get into the... we're going to have to probably win the last two matches to get in. And one of those is City, I think, away. But at least Europa League is there as long as we beat Fenerbahce. I have a guy out on loan playing in League On, and they're like, do you feel like he's outgrown the team in the league? And I'm like, I have a guy out on loan starting for a team in the top 5 leagues. And you're asking me if I feel like he's outgrown that pedestal. Okay. Oh. I mean, look, we gave up a lot of chances, particularly in the first 18 minutes. Bube bailed us out. I'm frustrated we didn't score. Did we deserve to win? Probably not. But I am definitely frustrated we didn't score. I think that there were a lot of opportunities for us to put the ball in the back of the net. We didn't take them, so... But that is all probably about to change That is all probably about to change because your boy Xander Henneman is finally back from injury. They just called up Shouad Alamsalni to the Moroccan national team. Richardson for Australia, Nazgul for Ecuador, Quintana for Paraguay, and Schultz is back with Costa Rica. He does not have a Moroccan cap. Shouad Alamsalni. We've loaned him to the top Swiss league where he is playing not particularly well, but at least he's getting that exposure. Oh, we're attending a match for our Austrian national team duties. Yeah, I mean, just win the Europa League. We got to the Europa League final last year. Frigging lost to Ajax. We might have a shot at revenge there. Tough group. And that Inter team's really good. Obviously, I think we're building. You know, we're very competitive. But maybe just a little too young and missing our best striker all at the same time. It's still possible. I mean, we could. The thing is, I expect us to beat Fenerbahce. It's not going to be easy, right? We actually lost in Turkey, which is really what got us off on the wrong foot. Our only win is against Inter. We lost 1-0 in Turkey, which is just an awful way to start it. But we should beat them at home, right? We should. If you just can tease a result at Man City, you end up on 9 points, and who knows, right? What are your thoughts on Tyler Adams going to Leeds? Is he a good replacement for Phillips, or is he even better? I think he's better than Phillips, but I think they do a lot of the same things. Right, I think Leeds, and not to mention, makes the transition easier for Aronson, who you're bringing in. Like, if you bring in a nice core of a couple guys that know each other, right, that play together on the national team, it's good. And you collect a lot of new Leeds fans in the United States as well. So that's just how it works. But I didn't think of that. Adams would actually, he would definitely be a good pickup now Calvin Phillips is gone. I don't think he would be better. I don't think he's better than Phillips. I think Phillips is better. But Tyler Adams is really good. He's played, you know, he's scored in a Champions League quarterfinal before. Calvin Phillips has never done that.
To complete a commission, but then I think about how the Pope commissioned Michelangelo to paint the Sistine Chapel, and it took 5 years because he ran away twice because he hated painted and wanted to sculpt, but the Pope kept hunting him down. Almost 1 year I've been here. Here's to that final home stretch run to get to 1 year's E. Sorry for taking so long with this art piece.
Boost, you're all right. You're finally on your way with the 11 months. And a very relatable story there. He just wanted to sculpt. Adams to lead. Oh my goodness, done. I guess he wouldn't have tweeted something yet, would he? Let's just type in his name. Leeds are in talks. Leeds will sign. Well, Fabrizio, okay. Fabrizio Romano. Tyler Adams deal done and sealed. Oh, means that if nothing changes in the coming weeks, Leeds won't bid for midfielder Mo Camara from Salzburg, despite rumors. Main target has always been Tyler Adams, and he's joining Leeds. Here we go. All right, nice. I think it's a good move. Hey, Xander, yeah! Congrats, Xander. He's been called up to the Belgian national team. Looking for his first cap. Noah Mbamba's already a part of that Belgian national team. He's already with us. So that's nice. Does Zealand support Leeds? Not particularly. I hope they do well. Ayal is a Leeds fan. And obviously he's part of the editorial team and a good friend. And so I, hope his team does well. And it's fun that they're signing a bunch of Americans now. Rayfield, Galindo, and Joe Peterson are all part of the US U23s. We have Zakaria Shebi, who I thought was going to be amazing. And he's certainly a crazy athlete, but his acceleration's actually a little lower than we'd want. Shago Maresh. Pretty good. Pretty good. Cryogenico, thank you for the prime of the 2 months. And you make a game of numbers and spreadsheets. So exciting and funny. You do a fantastic job. Much love from Northern Ireland. Much love back to Northern Ireland. Thank you so much for spending Jeff Bezos money. Josh, thanks to the 8 months as well. Is Leeds an American team now? Clearly. You got Jesse Marsh, Aronson, Adams. Plasniger is winning a lot of plaudits for what perceived over. Who's he the coach of? The Reds? Oh. Expecting him back sooner rather than later. Things are going well. Oh, Julio Cesar Venegas, yeah. Really could have used him for defense over the last little stretch. But whatever, he's just been hurt the whole freaking year since we signed him. Oh, dude. I love the internet. Ole Martin Nesselqvist has been approached, and under a U18s coach, has been approached to be the head coach of Rapid Vienna 2. Interesting. Devlechin's got good stuff going on. Good. Leeds really needs Sardis. Shut up right now. Alfred Mohammed, thank you for the tier 1. Mighty Newton, thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome to the Hammers. Which Leeds, which women's, sorry, Leeds on the mind apparently. Which women's team would you manage first when the women's football is added? Maybe next year, probably the year after would be my guess. Based off how long I think it would take for that stuff to happen. It's like they're working on it, but they haven't set a date when it's coming out. I think it'll probably be 2 years from now. Who would I manage first? U.S. national team all day. All day. You telling me I can manage a U.S. national team that could actually win the World Cup? Absolutely. I am in. I am in. All right. In. All right. We are going to do a little national team request national reports so that we have a report on those lads. But that's not what's important today. What's important today is finding the best players. And the only way you can do that is one position at a time. So let's take a look at goalkeepers. Patrick Pence is our goalkeeper. Alexander Schläger and Tino Casali are the people we brought last time. Let's take a look at Dennis Verwooster. I don't really like Dennis Verwooster. Jonas Krumray. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Cannot do it. And then there's Hadiyet Hunkic, the 35-year-old Bulgarian who we could bring up. Dinamo we have no goalkeepers at all in this national pool. It's wild how bad our goalkeepers are, but that is that they are what they are, right? So right back is Conrad Leimer, left back is Friedel, second left back is Weber, second right back is not Posh. She plays center back for us. Just making sure it's not one of these folks down at the bottom. So are they right back? Oh my god, it was Daniliuk. I forgot we did that. It was Flavius Daniliuk. Because we just don't have any like flair right backs anymore. And we just kind of leaned into that. It was Flavius Daniliuk instead of Leo Greimel, who's at Club Bruges. We've used Leo Greimel before, but Flavius Daniliuk's generally playing. He's playing in the Premier League. He's playing at a different level, you know. It's a different level for everything. Okay, so that's the setup, and then the center backs are Offengruber, Nemeth, Marisic, and Posh. So let's just check we'll check club selection, see if anybody's form is not good, see if anybody's form is good. Svoboda, Danso, Clara, Emmanuel Iwu. Leo Grimels made a good start to the season. He's even bagged a couple of goals. Maybe we throw him in instead of Flavius. But now we're keeping Flavius. All right. Strikers. Strikers are next. Always strikers next. So you've got Yusuf Demir is not one of the strikers. Hannes, Gruel, Nico Wan, and Ercan Kara are our 4 strikers right now. Dude, Marcus Arling is laying down a 7.55. Oh, no. Yes? 6.6. What is this? Okay. Nico Wan's not playing well. We're going to drop him. He's not even in a top league. Ercan Kara is going to stay for now. And Sasha Kalajdzic is playing well. Maybe we just get Sasha Kalajdzic back and involved just a little bit. We have the twin towers of Ercan Kara and Sasha Kalajdzic. And then we have Hannes Wolf and Marco Glu. None of these guys play striker, which is why we ignore them. How is Omer Uzer doing? Is 7.34. The Swiss League, he's on fire. He's very good right now. We could go with him over Gruel. Maybe we do that. I don't know. Take Zimmerman? We could. I mean, do you want to take Mark Zimmerman? You're like, yes. Put Mark Zimmerman in the team. The 18-year-old. His time is coming. His time is definitely coming. It's not here. Not here yet. Mirim Huskovic, he's very annoying to play against. I do know that. Adrian Gerbich, who gave me problems for years and years and years in the top league, but he's just not quite good enough to be a national team striker. See, the thing is, am I going to drop Marco Gruel for Omer Uzer? I don't know. First stream, Modi, welcome. If Ercan Kara could score in real life for Orlando tonight, that would be great. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Hey Zed. Hey chat. I hope you have a nice day less than 3.
I mean, we know that Gruel's just more pace, right? Gruel's just more pace. And Sasha Kalajdzic just loves a big match, and this might just be the yeah, we're gonna keep those same 4. All right, the rest is all in the midfield, and we have to add Seiwald back, which means we're getting rid of somebody, and that means we're getting rid of, is it Dejan Ljubčić or Adis Jasic? We're gonna remove Adis Jasic. We're gonna bring in Nicholas Seiwald because we forgot to call up Seiwald in the last window. We'd prefer to forget about it. So that's Demir, Seiwald, Christoph Baumgartner, 2 offensive, 1 defensive, Peter Schuler, Tolgan Shaheen. There's Simon Auer, who I don't think fits this at all, really. Kronberger, Babuscu, Matthaus Steferner, somebody we've called up. We've given him 3 different caps. Vessel Demiku, Saver Schlager, and we want to keep Dejan Ljubčić. Don't really know why. I would rather have Adis Hačić. Of course, there's Kammerbauer there. There's Marcus Arling. We need to get him a new contract. He's recently signed a new deal. Oh, is he actually under... We did get him under contract until 2034. Yeah, we can call him up. I think we're going to call up one of our guys. I think Marcus Arling is deserving of a call-up, and it's going to... it's so close. Would it be him or Tolga and Shaheen? Because we already have Peter Schuler. The issue is we already have like the second facilitator guy that steps into that spot, knocks the ball around, and Peter Schuler is better. He's better. You guys want to bring Yildiz in. He's also right here. Christian Yildiz. He continues to get better, right? He's a nuts player. plays at a very high level for our club. He's been developed by the Floridsdorfer Youth Academy. Because, I mean, we've got Peepo Riots in the chat looking for a Christian Yildiz call-up. The surprise potential national team picture player at 18 years of age. Crucial qualifying window, too. Utterly crucial qualifying window. But the pace of Adis Hadzic. The pace that Adis Hadzic offers off that bench. And the form he's in the Jupiler Pro League. Smart and fast player. Picks the ball up. Attacks teams. We've got Saver Schläger, who continues to be like a metronome, even though he's getting up there. He's got 84 caps for the Austrian national team. And Vessel Dimiku, who I've long loved Vessel Dimiku, but I think so much smarter.
Hey Zed, not sure what kind of beer you like, but have you ever had rabbit beer? It's kinda hoppy.
Tay Redacted, thanks for the 15 months. As usual, we're agonizing. This is a massive World Cup qualifying window that we're about to call players up for. I mean, Arling is all offense. All offense. Tolga and Shaheen and... Oh. My headset's dying. You know what, chat? You know what, chat? I'll make the call-ups that I think are best, that I think are going to help us win, and it's not quite our boys yet. And so, it's this team. It's not the other guys, it's this team. Without Hadzic, it's the pace option off the bench, the extra option off the bench. Our boy, they're so close. Both of them, Arling and Christian Yildiz, are so close. They're like next man up. But they're not there yet. And it pains me, but they're not there yet. They were dropping Dejan Lucic, Tino Casali, potential first cap. Yeah, Lubcic out. Easy. 24 players called. Volkvist back with Sweden is hilarious to me. We've got a ton of great under 21 guys, from the German under 21 keeper Mark-Aaron Wolf to... Like, let's go look at the Icelandic U21s. There's a 16-year-old there at Arsenal. Let's just take a scouting trip on these call-ups here. The Italian U21s. That's not an easy one to sign people from.
It's great to see you play us in your save, even if we do hold Dells. Who have you got winning the Champions League this season and why? I've got Liverpool, smiley face.
Who do I have winning the Champions League this season? I think that Man City gets over the hump. I think it's impossible not to pick Man City for it. I think they were the best team in the world last year. And they didn't win it just because, you know, Real Madrid showed heart and passion and decisiveness and, like, you know, all those things. They did an incredible job to flip that game. But Blazhenko Durek, not great. I know that because he's in my youth academy, but I'm just taking a look at these other lads. Maybe we want to take a pass at somebody on one of these teams. Hey, look at that. A couple 15-year-olds on this Austrian getup. The Austrian U21, 16-year-old Andreas Zirkbacher, Justice Adele. I've scouted a million times already. Germany, maybe there's an 18-year-old at Apoel, apparently. Is he on loan from Man City? So I should probably... Yeah, that's not going to happen. What are they playing? World Cup qualifiers, Group A. Well, that's for the German senior team. I'm talking about the U21s here. Ah, UEFA U21 qualifiers. So this is definitely like... definitely what we want to peruse. This is a competitive setup. Or maybe there just might be a stud out there waiting for us. Anderlecht, we can work with Anderlecht. That, dude, his ball control. Arsad Bashrami, that is some serious ball control. Might as well offer a trial. This kid's not at a club, and neither are Tom Smith and Bjarni Helgeland. They're not at clubs either, so might as well offer those Faroese youth players a trial because you never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Now we're gonna get our scouts busy. Hey, you check these dudes out, huh? Check these dudes out. Denmark. Oh, 2 guys at OB. Both in the starting lineup. Oh, Dejan Iliev. We've already scouted Dejan Iliev. We know exactly what Dejan Iliev is, what he's capable of. He's a good player. Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland! Shelburne. I mean, it's the backup goalkeeper. Goalkeepers are very hit or miss on youth national teams. Santa Clara's Lucas Stump. We've already had one good young Luxembourg player. One good young Luxemburger, so why not find another one? Radetovich. Approach to sign at any time. Charleroi and Milos Svetkovic. A wingback from the PSG Academy.
Finally figure it out. What do you call an Asian man with one leg? Tai Yushu.
So Tommy said evening, Mr. Sand, and just wanted to say love the channel and save as a Maltese person. It's great to see you play us in your save, even if we don't, if we do hold the L. See, Tommy, you're from Malta. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the $5. And yeah, I think Man City's going to win the Champions League. I do think Man City's going to win the Champions League. I like Luxembourg because they have an X in their name. I've heard worse reasons. I've heard worse reasons to like a place. Let's check Serbia. Good thing about Serbia is that league is super approachable, and they have a guy named Antonio Moretti. Oh, welcome to the modern world. We already looked at the Croatian team because we've got Blashinko Duric in there, and the Dutch team. Maybe if you can get on the train super early for one of those just hopped up wonder kids, you can do something, but Slovenia. Yeah. We do have a nice set of Slovenes. We did have a nice set of Slovenes at one point. There you go. Take them 2 out. Do that. Already got those guys in our short list. And maybe a North Macedonian? How did Werder Bremen's probably a little too hard to... might not be hard to separate them. And there's Austria. Looking good, the Austrian U21s. Powering ahead of Spain, Iceland, Romania. Some tough competition in there. Looking competitive, looking bold. Romania's always got a couple world-class players in every save. That's just how they do it. So we might as well check. We've already checked Iceland. We've already checked Spain. Let's have a check on Turkey, huh? We do know who August Ba is, but what about Gökhan Boston and Murat Durdu? What about those two? Both these guys are in the starting lineup, and they're only 18, so maybe just Greece. One dude's at Sutton. Like, all right. Finland, perhaps. Finland with a competitive call up here. We have had amazing Finns on our teams in the past. Ansi Karolainen evoking the memories. We know what Finland is capable of. Slovakia already looked at it. Ireland has been a talent factory this whole time. I don't think that's super approachable for us. Belgium, ADO Den Haag, Philip Mormon, Anderlecht, Antwerp. I'll have a shot. We're taking a look at a lot of different goalkeepers, too, that we're probably only going to give one pass to. Ukraine. These guys. These guys. Hey! What are you doing? Alright. I specifically requested chill tunes while I peruse the Wonder Kids of the world. Hopefully, somewhere. Wow, there's 4 different starters under the age of 18 on the Bosnian team. Like, all of the starters are 18 and under on the Israeli team as well. Portugal, that's where he found Novaish. Sweden. I haven't had a good Swedish wonder kid in a while. We've had Norway and aces and spades. No Sweden, though. All the 19-year-olds seem to be... It seems to be like the entire starting team for Hungary is 19, so I'll take a look at them. Yeah, Siri. I would... Oh, the things I would do to be able to get my hands on a Siri Wonder Kid. Oh. Be great. All right. Gustavo Duran. We'll just keep scouting him. Carreño. I think he's good. I don't want to sign him. I don't think we can develop him properly, but I do think he's good. We're trialing 3 Faroese players. This is the life right here. Check Estonia. I'm not checking Estonia. I do not think we are going to find any player worth the scouting time in Estonia based off of their youth rating and their potential to develop players at the clubs that are there. Now, there might very well be a wonder kid there in Estonia, and if there is, I will cry. You will watch a grown man cry because I didn't look at Moldova or Estonia, right? There's only so much these poor scouts can handle. Only so much these poor scouts can handle. Working as a box-to-box midfielder. Needs to be smarter. Has to be smarter. And so we're going to work on his composure and his decision-making, his final third work. Has to become a smarter player. That's what we're gonna. That's our focus now. Xander Henneman's lit up training back from the injury, which is awesome. Bube, our brilliant starting goalkeeper. Kevin Quintana, our slightly less brilliant but still awesome backup goalkeeper. Alex Nazareno, who simply cannot stop improving to save his life. Mark Zimmerman, Adrian Rodriguez. Everybody a little down on themselves after that loss to Inter. I think a little realization that we probably aren't going to the Champions League knockouts, so we're going to end up in the Europa League. Washing over. It's annoying because that means that we're very likely to have to move maybe Novaish in January. We might move him in January. I mean, the way United have made noise in the media, and the way Novaish just made noise in the media about wanting to move, that move might happen in January. And that's okay, because we have a lot of options at center back, and as much as we love him, I don't think Europa League knockouts is where Novaish wants to be playing at this point in his career, and I don't think that's going to be enough to keep him around. Do you follow the U19 Euros in real life? To be honest, I didn't. I was too busy watching the Dominican Republic make the final of the U20 CONCACAF Championships. I did not stutter. The Dominican Republic. I did see England win. I saw that England won, beat Israel in the final, right, by a couple goals. But the Dominican Republic made the U20 final of the CONCACAF Championships. The Dominican Republic. A team that lost to Montserrat in the Nations League with their senior team. Are going to the Olympics. Because the CONCACAF U20 Championships this time around was Olympic qualifying. They're going to the Olympics. They got to the final. CONCACAF sends 2 teams to the Olympics. It's the U.S. and the Dominican Republic. It is the U.S. and the Dominican Republic that will have Olympic teams in Paris. Yeah, that was distracting me, understandably, because it's insane. The Dominican Republic is going to the Olympics for soccer, for football. Yeah, the U.S. looked really good. Mexico lost in the quarterfinals to Guatemala, so Mexico isn't even going to the U20 World Cup. It is the U.S., I think, what was it, Honduras, right? I can't remember who we played in the semifinals. It is Guatemala, Dominican Republic, the U.S., and one other team that's going to the U20 World Cup. Mexico's not even going there, let alone the Olympics. How does Zealand get such good training ratings? I've got players that have a really high potential, and they're together, they're happy, we're winning games, which is an important part of it. And our training schedule, obviously, that we've put together that is fun and is awesome and is love and is life.
Let's faux Dominican Republic.
Yeah, so how about the Dominican Republic? Like, for real. Awesome news for them. Just very cool stuff. Perez, launch yourself. I got no bomb. We need to get, Devlechin's not fully recovered from his just ghoulish performance against Inter. And Senpai, who is just ridiculous, unfiltered filth. I get Nazareno instead of Novais. Yeah. We'll move Devlechin over, play him as a potential center back sub. Senpai is there. We're going to need to get Axel off. And who do we want to give that playing time to? But Mr. Richardson himself. Opportunity to run with the first team for Richardson, and a potentially huge moment for Xander Henneman, as he will be able to stride back onto the field in a Floridsdorfer shirt one time before getting into the Belgian national team setup. We'll move Quintero up, Yildiz up, and then we'll be able to get a 4th midfield sub involved, which I want. Let's do that with... Going to take Schultze. Let's take Schultze. All right, raise the line. Give me positive. We've switched our roles to what we want them to be. Given Marquez and Sander Henneman are back in their traditional positions. And this is almost a full first team that we have on the field right here. And we do have Owen van der Horst to take the right-sided corners. And we do have Josh Richardson to take the left-sided corners. So all's right with the world, you know. All's right with the world. Jakob Pospischel goes to the post. And here we go. Actually, do we have our counters set up right? We do. Okay. Henneman's lacking sharpness and stride. Well, I'll be fine. How do you have real faces on your regens? Boy, am I about to blow your mind. We made an AI program that generates faces of people that look real but aren't, and there's 100,000 of them, and they're ethnically accurate, and there's an app that will assign it for you, and there's a video that will teach you how to do it. Paraguay and Uruguay, I think, are the fourth team going to the under-20s. No, that's from South America. So they obviously are qualifying differently. CONCACAF U20 Championship. Oh my goodness. CONCACAF. Okay. We beat the Dominican Republic 6-0 in the final. It was... I mean, can I just get matches? Thank you. Round of 60. So semifinal was U.S. and Honduras. So Honduras is the fourth team. It's us, Honduras, Dominican Republic, and Guatemala that are going to the Under-20 World Cup. Freaking Jamaica, Mexico, Panama, and Costa Rica lost in the quarterfinals. So it's pretty normal teams that were there, but it's very shock eliminations. See a marked improvement from you all today. We have a great bunch of players. We got a great self-belief out there today, and this is what it's all about, yeah. Joey, thank you so much for the tier 1. So it's Elon, I tried your skin for the first time for sure. Best one out there for FM22. All the thanks to FM Enhanced. I was just the ideas guy. FM Enhanced was able to execute that and come up with a lot of great ideas as well. And FM Enhanced is on hiatus right now, just kind of chilling, but did some amazing work on that, on the skin for this year. And I'm really, really happy with the way that it turned out. And it was all them. It seemed like we had clear communication there. This is not an easy game. This is a way to estimate it. They're third in the league right now. Even though we know they're not the third most talented team in the league, they've made a solid start. Oh. And they were in the top 6 in the championship group last year. Come on, Volkfist. Win a ball, Linus. Easy for Bube. Easy. Get in! Yes, and third in the league means they're 3 points out of 10th, basically. Yeah. Not a lot of separation between everybody else. Just us. Nice Liu, Volkvist. Driven ball. I mean, there were options there, Linus. Oh, really wasn't one of them. It's a feeling of a siege right now. We've got him pinned in. Yeah, make that run. Pospisil. Sander. Rich. What? I didn't hear anything. Points for Gryffindor. What a shot by Richardson. He's off, so that's why he didn't go for the ball. Yeah, they flagged it anyways. Appreciate the optimism there, Richardson, but I think they're going to see that one. How's Henneman got a yellow? How have they kept Xander contained? He's so much faster than everybody. To be completely honest, Richardson, I was very disappointed in that. Nice, nice. No, yes, 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 yes. anxious. We just had a little anxiety there. I mean, all right, it's 0-0, but like we're playing well. We're feeling pressure here. Feel like you said, well, all right, you're feeling anxiety. You're playing brilliantly, dude. Chill. I have faith in you, or at least got a Liu turned around. All right, the team's feeling some real pressure on this long win streak. They're feeling condensed here. Get over here. Don't you ever do that again. Don't you ever do that again. I just had 3 consecutive heart attacks. Way to win this. Better. Don't make me do it. I will do it. I will do it. I will turn us up to 11. Here we go. I did it. I did the thing. You made me do it. You made me do it. You forced me to do it. Now we're going to press you all over Kingdom Come. Okay? And just remember, you're the one that did this to yourself. He's so far off. Why is this? Why does he even play the ball? Why is he not working back? I don't know. He's like 8 body lengths offside, and we're gonna go. Oh, what a controversial decision by the referee. Run, Xander. Run, Xander. If they're gonna play that high line, Xander. He should be feasting. He should be feasting. Good press. Very good pressure. Very good pressure. Oh, you can't let him make that pass back. But that was all. I mean, this has been really good pressing. We've nearly won the ball a couple times. We just need to, I don't know, actually. Oh, my goodness. Dude does a 360 and hits a worldie of a cross. Oh, and it's Xander! Run! Run! Subs. I want to make one more sub here. Jakob Pospišil's actually played pretty well, so that'd be... It's going to strike some people maybe as a weird sub if I do that, but I think it's probably the right move. Centeas has been that good when he's come in. Yep, Centeas. 30 minutes of Centeas, and then we'll hold that last sub. Hold! Yeah, Noah. Come on, Noah. Make the pass. Make the pass. Come on, Xander. This is what you do. Oh, yep, that's okay. Take your time. Great pass. Oh! I did. Yeah, you're right. I did think it was going in. Thanks for asking. I thought that was the moment. All right, we got time. And again, he was way offside. Standing way offside. All right. All right. Now it is well and truly time. Now it is well and truly time to figure this out. Garçon actually might be... He can't play up there. So we're just going to go Vanderhorst as the shadow striker with you box to boxing, Richardson there. Final substitution's going to be... Might just be Vanderhorst. Bring in... Yildiz can't really play further forward, though. You bring in Schultze. He's not a goal getter, though. We don't have a lot of ammo on the bench. I think what we do here is bring in... I maybe bring Bomba off, right? Bring Noam Bomba off, and then bring in Yildiz from Bomba. And they just have guys flying forward. They're tired. They're not creating much of a threat. Let's just get more offensive with our personnel and have Garcon running around with his fresh substitute legs to make something happen. Oh, yeah. Oh, Owen. There you go. Richardson. Everybody's running forward. Oh, did Sander go? We nearly got a gift. We nearly got a gift. Back to the corner. Yes, Senpai. Force the long ball. Conde's not a sweeper guy. We're there. Volkvist. Very good. Linus. That's Swedish national team level play there, Linus. Yeah, walk up. Right in front of you. Thank you. Kevin. Oh, yes. What a ball. Henneman. Come on, boys. Let's keep that perfect season alive. Richardson. Nazareno. Good ball out for Senpai. This is why he's in there. He's got all the wingback tendencies. And then Vanderhorst made a bit of a mess of that. And then Richardson. Vanderhorst. Surely not Henneman getting to that. Okay, now we go nuts. Now we go absolutely nuts. Okay, up on the sides.
Evening all up the doffers.
Evening. Why don't you use complete wingback? Because, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it's better. We want to maintain those guys out wide. We don't want them floating into the middle and getting into the way. Like, getting in the way. Oh, scenes! 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 Oh my, oh look at Xander! How does he keep getting caught? He's had 3 shots blocked in those situations. 3 shots blocked in those situations. How does he keep getting caught? That one is all on Sander Henneman. That game is all on Sander Henneman. We should have won that game, and we should have still been playing the perfect season, and Sander was put in like 4 or 5 times, couldn't do anything with it. Whatever. I mean, we didn't expect to be chasing a perfect season at the beginning of this year. We won what? They always ask you this question only after you lose the perfect season, but you still have the unbeaten season going. They're like, man, how long can you keep this run going? And I'm like, that is just not what anybody would be asking in real life in this situation. 13 straight wins to start the season. We have now drawn SV Reed away 0-0. Because we could not find a way to put the ball in the back of the net. We teed up Henneman a bunch, and he came back from that injury and just fell flat on his face. He's a great player, but that was not a good game.
Unlucky Zia. Also touch of class again yesterday, even when
Thanks.
things don't quite go your way. Enjoyed watching the stream grow over the past 2 years, looking forward to the next 2 and when you take over from Miles. It's the logical next step.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. It's only logical. It is the logical next step. To take over for I will assume my rightful place at the top of the Football Manager universe. I love how Al Ali is the most, what is Al Ali going to do? Drop $50 million for this guy? Thomas Pappas, a 21-year-old winger and forward who is apparently someone with some of the best potential in the world. The problem is he going to reach it? No, probably not. So, we keep an eye on him, but we don't consider any actual moves because he's probably not going to reach it. He's 21 years old. He's got a really long way to go. I'll tell you what, if he goes to Al Ali, he's definitely not going to reach it. All right, World Cup qualifying time. And a monster World Cup qualifying game that if we win, we are going to the World Cup. That is what this game means to Austria. If we beat Czechia in Vienna, we're going to the World Cup. If we draw them, it's going to be one heck of a nervous final day in Albania. Because we are a point ahead of Czechia with 2 matches to go, and if we win, we're 4 points ahead, and that's that. It's over.
Recent videos that you are looking to branch in other games. Also heard a Pokemon reference from you here and there. Have you considered doing a Pokemon news lock? I bet you would like it. It's challenging and rewarding. Go Dorfers.
Oh my goodness, what do you got? Wait, hold on. Sami Pak's going to the World Cup playoffs with Thailand? Oh, yeah. Papua New Guinea and Bolivia, then Algeria, Thailand, and Panama. All that. What happened? World Cup qualifying Asian section. So World Cup qualifying is done here. Thailand ended up in a playoff against the UAE to go to the World Cup playoffs because they finished 5th in the 16 group. Iran, Uzbekistan, Australia, Japan in. South Korea, Syria, Iraq, Saudi Arabia going to the World Cup. Just the same as real life, the UAE and Thailand played a little match. 1-0 over 2 legs. Thailand won 1-0 at home and drew 0-0 away to the UAE. So that is how Asia shook out. What about Africa? Africa's got that first round with the playoffs. You know what? Well, you know what? Actually, let's. Ladies and gentlemen and enemies, welcome to Zealand News. I am your host, Zealand. On today's top story, we've got World Cup qualifying in aces and in spades. And in order to see it, we are going to need to do some tomfoolery with the screen. First round of Africa qualifying. Thank you, Janet, for getting us queued up here. Sao Tome y Principe with the 7-2 win over Your Booty. Swaziland with the 5-4 win over Seychelles to get themselves into the next round. Chad's win everywhere, and they won here as well with a 5-2 over Mauritius home and away. Rwanda with a 6-3 win over Lesotho. South Sudan and Eritrea played a remarkable second leg in which Eritrea won 4-1 away from home to take the tie 5-4 overall, and Burundi beat Somalia 4-2. And that the first round. In the second round of African qualification, we had the DR Congo beat Burundi 4-0 in the home away. That is not by nearly as much as I would have hoped. Algeria beat Chad 7-3. Angola beat Niger 7-3. Big win for Angola trying to get back to the World Cup. Togo beat Madagascar. This is not exactly what all of those animals from the movies had in mind. They lost 12-0. South Africa beat the Gambia 3-1. Gambia is certainly a game team. Mauritania and Comoros played a super tight one. 2-1. Comoros away from home steals it from Mauritania. Sudan and Egypt. Sudan had the 3-1 lead. Sudan won in Egypt. No joke. 3-1, and Egypt went to Sudan. They went just south, and they won 5-0 to get themselves to the next round and avoid utter disaster. Sierra Leone and Kenya, tight one, but Sierra Leone wins it 2-1 to get to the next round. Congo and Guinea, a matchup of two fairly even sides, and it's the Republic of Congo that has found the win by a final score of 3-2. And now we need Janet here to scroll us. Janet, thank you very much. We had Senegal beat Rwanda 8-3. Zimbabwe beat Zambia 3-1. That was a tough tie between some two South African nations. Morocco beat Eritrea a cool 20-1. So I think Morocco took care of business against Eritrea after Eritrea's remarkable comeback to get into the round. They lost by 19. Mozambique won 5-1 in aggregate against Namibia to get themselves through. Gabon, Aubameyang-less Gabon with the 3-1 win over Liberia. Cape Verde beat Botswana away 2-1. Cameroon beat Ethiopia 5-0. Ivory Coast beat Swaziland 14-1 in a fairly unfair matchup. Guinea-Bissau shocked Central African Republic, a 6-2 win for Guinea-Bissau, very comfortable, and a 10-2 result for Ghana over Malawi, which is definitely not a surprise. We also had Equatorial Guinea with the 1-0 over Mali. That is a huge surprise from Equatorial Guinea right here. This is not, I mean, Mali is ranked, and you can't see this, but we've got it available off screen, 57th in the world. Equatorial Guinea's 108th in the world. They've shocked Mali here before the final round of qualifying. Yeah. That's an upset. Burkina Faso with the 4-2 over Uganda. They held serve there. Nigeria beat Sao Tome and Principe, who got a brutal draw here, 13-1 on aggregate. Benin holds off Libya with a 3-2 win, and Tanzania has shocked Tunisia, a regular World Cup participant, in the second qualifying round. Tanzania is through 3-2 after pulling out a 1-1 result against the Tunisians in the second leg. Huge shock result for Tanzania. And you just absolutely have to love it. Now we take a look at, well, what's the best way to present this? What do you think? Probably this, right? We take a look at the groups. If you finish first, you are automatically going to the World Cup. And that is exactly what Morocco did. Great work for Morocco. 4 wins, 2 draws. Their draws at home against DR Congo and away to Ivory Coast in the match that decided it all. Ivory Coast qualifies into whatever the heck the next round thing is. We'll figure that out later. DR Congo out, Benin really out. In Group 2, we had Nigeria claim a World Cup spot over Cameroon, Zimbabwe, and the indomitable and yet very domitable Comoros, who were eliminated with a -18 goal difference here today. So that's Nigeria and Morocco through. How about this group, huh? Look at Group 3. Look who's going to the World Cup. It's freaking Congo, Republic of Congo, with 13 points. 13. They only drew Togo at home, and they lost away to Equatorial Guinea. But Equatorial Guinea only had one other win the whole qualifying cycle. It's Republic of Congo to the World Cup. Togo finishing second. Back from the dead in the Emmanuel Adebayor era once again. They have finished second with enough points to apparently get themselves involved in something. We don't know exactly what that is, but let me go take a look at the rules here. So second place teams, there are 3 second place teams that go directly to the World Cup. There is a second place table, and so that's the situation as it stands. The 3 second place teams that go directly to the World Cup, we've seen 2 of them, Ivory Coast and Togo. They're going to the World Cup. That's it. They had enough points. Gabon also a solid showing at 4 points. They weren't completely embarrassed like most last place teams, but they were close. They did their absolute best. And Group 4 and 5. You know you love it. Ghana is going back to the World Cup with 6 wins from 6. They blew the doors off their group. Angola really fumbled the bag here. They lost to Ghana twice, but they also lost at home against Mozambique. That's the only reason they're not going to the World Cup. Big win for Mozambique. Sierra Leone ends up with 3 points. Angola eliminated as well, tragically. Senegal wins their group. Only lost to South Africa away. Then South Africa put together the most points of any second place team. They're going to the World Cup as well. Bafana. Bring the Vuvuzelas. They're back. Burkina Faso finishing with 5 points. Cape Verde happy to be in this round, finishing with 1 point. One more group to get to you is Group 6. Egypt, after nearly fumbling the bag against Sudan, shows up and shows out. 16 points. They're going to the World Cup in 2030. Algeria finishing in second. Well, guess what? Those 11 points weren't quite good enough for Algeria. They're going to end up in the international playoff because they were the 4th best team in second. Guinea-Bissau finished with a very respectable 7, and Tanzania, after shocking Tunisia, had used up all of its magic and finishes with 0 points. And that brings us to the second place team table. Janet, scroll! There we go. Which shows you that we have South Africa, Ivory Coast, and Togo going to the World Cup, while Algeria goes to the Intercontinental playoff. Cameroon and Angola eliminated from World Cup contention. The indomitable Lions were very domitable after all. So that is Asia and Africa World Cup qualifying, but amazingly, we're not done because there are more people that have qualified for the World Cup already, and we're going to get that to you right now because I know what you really wanted. You wanted CONCACAF, baby! Yeah! Suriname with the 12-0 piece over Dominica. That is a team that sleepily has some talent in Suriname. St. Kitts and Nevis blows out Montserrat. Cuba beats St. Lucia 5-2, the same Cuban team that actually managed a big win over Canada at the U20 CONCACAF World Cup in real life. Honduras beats the British Virgin Islands 9-1, which they totally should have. Dominican Republic beat the Cayman Islands, a nation of 65,000, 5-1, really making themselves look like they do in real life. Nicaragua gets to the next round. Bermuda, who's got a couple of, did Malblanche play? Very fair question. This is a long time ago, so we don't have a match report. But if we look at the national team call-up, our boy Alfredo Malblanche is in fact here. I know we're just looking at it off screen right now. We know you can't see. That's all right. St. Vincent beat Grenada on penalties in peak drama CONCACAF style. Guyana overturns a loss to Puerto Rico to find itself up 3-2. Antigua and Barbuda, a national team that weirdly I have seen play live, with a 7-2 win. Barbados with a 7-0 over Belize. Guatemala beats Bahamas 5-0. And we've got El Salvador down here beat the British Virgin Islands 8-0, and that's probably fair. British Virgin Islands have like 30,000 people in them. Trinidad and Tobago rolling back the years with a 12-3 win over Turks and Caicos, and Poor Anguilla got matched up against Costa Rica and lost 15-0. This brings us to the second round where you just redraw the same teams and you're trying to get into the final group stage, and guess what? Trinidad and Tobago did not make it, okay? Shock upset by Antigua and Barbuda. 131st in the world. They've stunned 86th ranked Trinidad and Tobago 3-2. And it's Antigua and Barbuda that will go to the final group stage. Haiti with the 3-1 over Cuba. Some of the fighting Alfredo Moblanches are eliminated. Curacao joins the fray in this round and survives Nicaragua 3-2. El Salvador is out. St. Kitts and Nevis, the fireworks going off. 6-5 over El Salvador, then a Central American nation failing to qualify, and they're not the only one. Look at the Dominicans. Look at the Dominican Republic. They've not just done it in real life, they've done it in the game. They've shocked regular World Cup participants Honduras 3-2. St. Kitts and Nevis knocks out El Salvador. Curacao knocks out Nicaragua. Haiti knocks out Cuba. Antigua and Barbuda knocks out Trinidad and Tobago. Upsets everywhere. Central America in the mud. Honduras out. Canada levels St. Vincent to get to the next round. Suriname, again a Central American team, loses. They beat Guatemala 5-1. Costa Rica carries the torch, not convincingly. 5-3 over Barbados. That is not good. And Panama survives Guyana 4-2 in qualifiers to send us to the group stage. What in heaven's name is happening? It is the revenge of the islands. Even Barbados, who's 140th in the world, gave Costa Rica a hard time. What is happening? Well, I can tell you, because I'm going to give you the rules right now. If you finish in the top 2 in your group, you go to the World Cup. The best team in third position goes to the World Cup playoffs. There are 3 groups. You are about to see all of them. Here they are. First, the United States and Curacao are going to the World Cup. The United States doesn't have to play in all this fancy pre-stuff. Shows up, wins all 6 matches, blows everybody out, and they're going to the World Cup. Ricardo Pepi led this qualifying in goals with 13. Brendan Aronson, average rating of 9.17 for Brendan Aronson through the qualifiers, so that's pretty sick. But Curacao manages a draw against Suriname, beat Suriname away, and beat St. Kitts and Nevis at home. Actually lost away to St. Kitts and Nevis, which was St. Kitts and Nevis' only win. But Curacao is going to the World Cup. Suriname and St. Kitts and Nevis are out. Out. Group 2, you see Canada going through. They only lost 1 match. It was away in Kingston, Jamaica. Well, Jamaica also is going to the World Cup because Costa Rica looking shaky. Costa Rica was very, very shaky. Very shaky. 5 points from a Costa Rican national team in rebuild. Jamaica, the Reggae Boys, back at the World Cup. Dominican Republic mustering a single point of draw against Costa Rica. Yeah, the United States XG involved an 8-0 win over Suriname, an 8-0 win over Curacao, a 9-2 win over St. Kitts and Nevis, and yet Curacao is going to the World Cup. Group C, this is where things get fun. It's Haiti. Haiti is going to the World Cup. Mexico goes through in flying colors with 6 wins from 6. Haiti wins all the matches that aren't against Mexico and goes to the World Cup kind of flying on 12 points. Not even close. Very convincing performance from the Haitians to get to the World Cup. And Panama grabs the World Cup playoff spot with a 6-point performance, mustering 2 wins against Antigua and Barbuda. All Costa Rica needed to do was to win away to the Dominican Republic, which it could not. If they had done that, Costa Rica would have gone to the World Cup playoff. They did not do that. Panama has a chance to get back to the World Cup. And I will be scouting some St. Kitts and Nevis kid named Vidal Hazel, who was 3rd. He was 2nd in assists in qualifying with 6, even though his team only mustered 4 points. There was also a guy on Antigua and Barbuda named Anthony Tumwa, who's 24 years old. Look at this record. 70 caps, 41 goals at 24 years old. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we're scouting him as well. And the World Cup qualifying is still not done, because even though we've looked at 3 World Cup qualifying sections, there is still the mighty South America. You have to finish in the top 6. 7th place goes to the Intercontinental playoff. That's how you make the World Cup in South America. And we take a look at it right now. It is Brazil at the top, but right behind them, mighty Uruguay returning to the nearly the mountaintop. 43 points in qualifying for Uruguay, Colombia, and Ecuador. Colombia, very safe, 35 points, featuring Garzon, one of our players, regularly. They look good. Ecuador featuring Nazareno. They're going to the World Cup as well. Argentina, pretty slippery, only 25 points, 7 losses, including away to Bolivia, away to Peru, at home against Chile. I mean, not great, right? But they did manage a draw at home against Brazil. They got some good results as well. But Argentina not looking super dominant going into the World Cup. Chile grabbing the last spot, and guess who almost snuck in there? Bolivia nearly snuck into its 2nd World Cup and still has a chance, because that 7th place finish has kept Bolivia alive. It's eliminated Paraguay, who inexplicably were absolutely awful, and finished with just 6 points and 1 win in 18 matches. Venezuela out, Peru out, but they both had a chance going into the final match day. Honestly, in the final match day, Bolivia lost 5-0, and a win from Venezuela, a draw from Peru would have been enough. Neither of those things happened, and Bolivia is going to the Intercontinental playoff. Excellent performance. We'll see how that Intercontinental playoff goes along, because there is, of course, everybody's favorite qualifier up next. Obviously, UEFA is about to end, but everybody's favorite qualifier. Let's see if we can find it. It can be a little difficult to find every once in a while. It is the OFC Nations Cup. The OFC Nations Cup. Yeah, you didn't think, you did not think. You didn't think this was something we were going to pay attention to, right? But it is. It is absolutely something we're going to pay attention to. And here is the first round of the OFC Nations Cup, which you have to win the group to get to the next round. Tonga wins the group very convincingly, right? 2 wins. They beat American Samoa. They beat the Cook Islands. They lost to Samoa, but Samoa drew the Cook Islands and American Samoa, so it's just not good enough, right? Tonga easily through. Then you've got to finish top 2 in your group the next time around. Papua New Guinea does that brilliantly. They win all 3 matches. They beat Tonga. They beat Vanuatu away. They beat Fiji. Good enough. The Fijians of all people, finishing 2nd. Emphatic wins over Vanuatu and Tonga to get to the semifinals. New Zealand obviously wins their group. They did so incredibly unconvincingly with 1-goal wins over Tahiti, New Caledonia, and a 2-goal win over the Solomonesi in the Solomon Islands. New Caledonia's 2nd place finish after picking up a 2-0 win over the Solomon Islands and a 2-1 win over Tahiti. For Tahiti, very tough luck. 3 different 1-goal losses for them. 3 different 1-goal losses for them. I know it's just off your screen. They lost to Solomon Islands 3-2, New Zealand 1-0, New Caledonia 2-1. Brutal 0 points. We go to the semifinals after that. Oh, New Caledonia. What am I missing here? Do we find a glitch in the Matrix? Got an apology to issue here. I've got an apology to issue. We've reported incorrect facts. We've reported incorrect facts. 2 tournaments occur at the same time during the OFC Nations Cup. 2 tournaments occur at the same time. The winner of each of the groups plays in the World Cup qualifying final. But for the OFC Nations Cup, you then play a semifinal and a final for that. And both of those things happen at the same time. So in the OFC Nations Cup, New Caledonia beat Papua New Guinea 1-0. And New Zealand beat Fiji 3-2. In the final, it was New Zealand 3-0 over New Caledonia to hoist the OFC Nations Cup. But that wasn't it. World Cup qualifiers happened at the same time, And in those World Cup qualifiers, we see something completely different. New Zealand, 3 wins and a draw, and they've just flown ahead of Fiji and Vanuatu. And then on the other side, we see Papua New Guinea get revenge against New Caledonia. 2 wins for them against New Caledonia and the Solomon Islands, and they drew both their away matches to win their World Cup qualifiers. And then out of the World Cup qualifiers, you have your World Cup qualifying final, which was honestly incredibly spicy. Janet, if we could get that up. Thank you very much. This is the first leg in Papua New Guinea. 1-1. Papua New Guinea was right there trying to make it into what? I didn't really understand what I was saying there, but Papua New Guinea and New Zealand 1-1. Brilliant. Okay. When I tell you Papua New Guinea was 1 goal away from Callum McCowett, the 30-year-old Kiwi, from going to the World Cup. The audio on the scene is doubling up. Fair enough. Hold on. I can fix this real quick. Now it should be fixed. All right, anyways. Regardless, Papua New Guinea was 1 goal away. A huge penalty conversion from Katau Wafehunia, who nearly was able to send Papua New Guinea to the World Cup. Now they're going to the World Cup playoff, and New Zealand has booked its automatic ticket to the World Cup in a hard-fought Oceania qualifying. I mean, Papua New Guinea pushing them to the absolute brink. And that brings us to the World Cup playoffs themselves. This is the tree. Papua New Guinea and Bolivia play a preliminary match. The winner plays Algeria. Thailand and Panama play each other for a spot at the World Cup. The winner does go immediately to the World Cup. There will be 2 extra teams added to the World Cup from this pool. Can it be Bolivia? Can it be Papua New Guinea? Is it Algeria? Is it Thailand? Is it Panama? Brilliant. 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 Thank you for this prolonged edition of Zealand News. I'm your host, Zealand, on the Zealand News Network. Please be sure to buy Zealand brand hair cream from the Zealand News store, zealandnewsnetwork.com, or Zealand News on Tumblr. Thank you very much. Ah! That was close. All right, so we actually... And then, of course, there's European qualifying, which ends this window with us playing against the Czech Republic. And if we win that match, we will have taken Austria to the World Cup. Unfortunately, I don't believe we will be able to, like, spectate because we do have massive World Cup qualifying matches of our own to play. But we will be keeping tabs on what happens in the World Cup playoff for sure. We are tremendously interested in that after all. Jose Antonio Jesus Rodriguez. Always liked Antonio Jesus Rodriguez, and now it seems that that price is coming into a reasonable range for us. Salzburg just lost to Lask, so got that going for him. Go Salzburg, yay, you guys are great. What question? One is better, training one tactic and tweak it, or training 3 different. You should always be training 3 different tactics. But you have one primary tactic right here.
At a baby Zealand.
Do you like change around
Tier 3 legend?
what you're focusing on?
Dorfers.
Up the freaking Dorfers! I don't believe. I believe in love after love after love after love after love after love. Pierce, you are awesome. You are a legend of the Hammers. Thank you so much for the the tier 3 for 8 months. Almost a Twitch child. What can we name the tier 3 legend? It definitely has to be legendary because you, sir, are legendary. Shad Ilham Salni scored in Lausanne Sports win. Good. Maybe he's finding his form. I think he is. Got 2 goals in 7 matches. Weston McKinney just won U.S. Player of the Year, but Vanderhorst was 3rd. Weston McKinney, Gio Reyna, Owen Vanderhorst. 11 goals, 11 assists over the course of the past season for Big Owen. Well, I'm freaking talking about. That is what I am freaking talking about. Move Jakob Pospisil and his mentoring group. Hey, his jumping reach is going up, so to be taken off the loan list. He's ready to play a regular role. I mean, he is playing a regular role right now. We love and trust him. We absolutely love and trust him on this team. Hossam El Gamal is developing. Just need to have him sit around long enough that people notice him so that we can give him a loan. So he does not want to go play on the youth team. Jan Beno, getting better. Lazinko Durak, shocked that guy's good enough to be in the Croatian youth teams, to be honest with you. Absolutely shocked. Owen Skills, thanks for the prime. And Simu, thank you for the prime. Wrath of No, thank you so much for the 7. Jilly Rizzo, thank you for the 20 months. Bisha, thank you so much for the 3 months. And I don't actually know what that Pokemon game is that you brought up right before we went into the World Cup stuff, but I do love Pokemon. I was never a big card guy. I collected them, right, but I never played the card game. Oh, Papa's just signed a 4-year deal at Stuttgart. Okay. I guess he's not moving anytime soon. I thought he was being dangled on the transfer list there. I guess not. All right. Definitely in the maybes. Hampus Findle. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to strike a deal for old Hampus now. Dennis Blankenmeyer, Patrick Pence. Just taking a look at a couple of Austrians. Blankenmeyer's not terrible potential. Mubarak Al-Shamari, the best Qatari player I think I've ever seen come through the game. He's just asked for so much money that we've not been able to make a move. Wow, Devlechin just got told to kick rocks and he was sent down to the Russian U-21s. All right. For those that don't know the situation, by the way, we have to win against Czechia. We don't have to. If we win, we qualify for the World Cup. We do anything other than that, it's going to be spicy. We're a point ahead of them, right? And so we win, and we're going to the World Cup. And that's it, and here we go. Okay, team meeting. This is huge. We're going along pretty nicely. It's time to step it up and make sure we qualify with ease. Okay, good. We've nailed the talk. Everybody's happy. That talk is very important. A lot of things can swing on that team talk, as we've learned. You train 3 tactics. The focus is spread 60-20-20 with 60 on the primary. But if it's 1, it's 100% focused on 1 tactic. Yeah, but you're never going to just play 1 tactic forever. Right, like look at my 3 tactics, right? We've got that, we've got that, we've got that. Right? These are all versions of the same thing. Right? And so my squad is more familiar, like we're just familiarizing ourselves with different ways we can build out our team. So I like it. I do think that if you just train 1 tactic, you can still win the Champions League and your life really isn't going to be that hard, right? Like this is not something that completely changes the trajectory of your team if you do it. Denij Draguj. Alfredo Hernandez. Guy's definitely not good enough for Barcelona. Maybe we can turn him into a contributor for us. Inez Aguayo, Biagio Rosselli. Fierce Pierce with the 100 gifted subs. A fat 100 bomb from Fierce Pierce. 100 gifted subs from Fierce Pierce. Thank you. That is why you're a legend of the hammers. You have gotten so many people into the hammers, the bacon, the emotes, giving them the opportunity to get their saves, subsection of the Discord, all that. Be sure to say thank you if you got one. And just stand in abject awe as Fierce Pierce just strolls by, you know? Like, oh, here you go. It's 100 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Crazy. Thank you for the prime, Thomas, as well. Instant gold bacon. Actual gold bars for Fierce Pierce. What happened to the UCL? We played well. We lost 2-0. We were in the match. I liked a lot of the things that we did. Couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. A plague recently. There you go, Marcos Blasi. Maybe you are just the thing we need. Austria to take on the Czech Republic. Yeah, I know. Georgios Kyriakopoulos. Definitely going to track him for an end of contract deal. That's basically the only thing we would do. And one more thing we need to do is go to our scouting priorities and tweak him up a little bit because I want Marcos Blasi to be prioritized a little harder. Okay, what do you have for me? Last meeting against Czechia took place at the Letna and finished 1-0. What do you make of your chances in this match? Think we'll see more of the same between these two teams. Always a hard match. Your decision to omit Danso, if he impresses me, there's always a place for him. You've announced a very experienced team. Wouldn't have picked the team unless I thought we could, beat any team in the world. We've got a huge match, the type of match that decides legacies and futures tomorrow, and I think the team is going to be ready for it. So I for one, am really excited for it. Brown Show, thank you for the prime. And Fierce, I seriously can't thank you enough for doing that. And it's stuff like that that does allow us to continue to look to the future and try and make cooler and cooler videos. Thailand warming up against Mongolia with the 5-0 win. Hey, Xander played. He came off the bench in a friendly against Iran. And Xander played. So did Mbamba, actually. Nazarena played in a friendly against Jamaica.
I'm watching in the future.
Lord Brand, thank you for 22 months. Quintana played for Paraguay, even though they're way down right now. Yeah, no competitive matches there. Costa Rica played against Bonaire. And, Norway and Argentina with a 1-1 draw. Weather report, a little chilly. New Belgium star thinks Philippe Clements. Hey, remember who got you there. Okay, I didn't know Quintana hadn't played for Paraguay. That's awesome. I guess he's not our starting goalkeeper, so doesn't make as much sense. Denise, Kalkan, and Dragos Gavrila. Kalkan will want to prioritize. Denzel Dumfries, we'll just go ahead and add into contract and let that go. And then you are Zakaria Shebi. You're on the future. Yeah, on the futures. I'm not immediately going to jump over the railing to try and get Zakaria Shebi on the team.
What is your favorite Skewer nation to sign from in FM? Big Love said less than 3.
Favorite obscure nation to sign from in FM? I mean, I'm guessing Colombia is not obscure, right? Ooh, Sweden. Romania with the win. Scotland with the win. We don't know how important this stuff is, but the Netherlands has beaten Azerbaijan. Slovakia has blown out North Macedonia. Italy survives Iceland 1-0, and Serbia beats Cyprus 4-0. So that's what, B, E, and I? So that puts Sweden through. Romania and Scotland both winning was not good for Scotland. They need Romania to go down on the final match day. Give me B.
If the USA is so great,
What's the final match?
Why they make a USB? Happy 4th winky face.
Oh my goodness. Look at this group. Romania and Scotland play on the last day in Edinburgh. If Scotland wins in Edinburgh, they finish second in the group and they're likely going to the World Cup. If Romania gets a point, they're likely going to the World Cup. They play in Glasgow? Cool. Anybody else want to sit here and play Spot the People from Glasgow in the chat? It's my favorite game. I'm sorry, I didn't know Hampton Park was in
I miss
Glasgow.
live streams. I watch on YouTube to catch up, but it's not the same. I work when you stream. Working so much since my business is opened post the way. 20 years into my Thailand build a nation. 42nd world ranking. Still not one ACL cry.
Hey, you're making progress, though. Look at Thailand, though, in this game. Thailand's in the World Cup playoff. Thank you so much for the $100, Fierce Pierce. You are a straight-up legend. You never have to apologize for not being able to be here. I know work's crazy, but you're doing the Lord's work in your Thailand build a nation, and you will eventually be able to turn a corner. You will eventually be able to turn a corner. I honestly didn't know Hamden was there, but okay, so playing in Glasgow, and Romania is going to be on the road there, and it's going to be a crazy match. The other group that only has one match left is E, and the Welsh are hanging around. It goes into the final match day, and Wales plays North Macedonia, trying to claim its spot in second. Slovakia's huge win over North Macedonia has kept them alive, but now they have to win at home against the Netherlands to have a chance. Azerbaijan is already done. And Slovakia needs Wales to lose to North Macedonia and needs to beat the Netherlands. It's possible, but it's very unlikely. In Group I, Italy is still not clinched. Norway is still hanging around. That was a huge win for Italy over Iceland, but now Iceland plays Serbia and Italy plays Norway away. And in Oslo, they actually have a chance to send themselves to the World Cup, but if they lose and Serbia wins in Reykjavik, which we've seen is not easy to do, then Serbia could knock out Ulrik Torbjornsson in Norway and Erling Haaland and all the rest of them. Things are getting interesting. Hamstring strain for Marcus Arling while in Austria U21 duty. And of course, for us, we have to beat Czechia. So let's beat Czechia. Let's guarantee our spot at this World Cup in 2030, and let's do it. Daryl Linehan's announced his decision to retire. Entirely fair. Entirely fair. We signed him to be a mentor, and now he's announced his decision to retire. This is all U21 duty. Yeah, it's a lot of different matches to play. I mean, who had a good match? Jochen Markert. Cool. Dude's got no first team future, but he played well against Lithuania at the U21 level. Will Austria fire you if you don't qualify? I don't think so. What, literally on match day? I think at match time, they just hit me with the 64 emails from all the youth team scouting that we did. Scouts have a real sense for timing, don't they? All right, so this is one of the Icelandic kids. Not bad. He is bad. Sven Oli Hjaltelin. I'm just gonna see. He's got the tools to be useful in our system, is what I'm thinking here. He doesn't. Bjorn Håkon Sigthorsson. Really not that bad. He is that bad. Thomas Rigo. I mean, yeah, we've already ticked not interested in him. We've scouted the poor guy before. Hello, Ante Dalale. 17-year-old at Hajduk that looks like he might have fantastic potential. Hi. Name is Zealand. There's a couple of these guys, apparently. I can approach to sign Peter Davidovich now. Okay. The Austrians are like the non-good ones. That's great. Michael Stark, maybe we bring him in and develop him. Andreas Urkenbrecher, is he good? Because that's a 16-year... Oh, yes, thank goodness. This is a goalkeeper of the future. Thank goodness. That would have been no fun. Oh my goodness. Flamir Gega might have good potential. Aaron Alesi. Ovi Nelson, no. Giannis Nolzo. Remy Fosdal. He's fast. The potential's on the high side. I can see it. Decent shot stopper. Ludwig Ludvigsson. That's a good strong name. Ludwig Ludvigsson. Hello. Stefan Theraldson of Sogndal. Dejan Iliev, who I'm pretty sure was on our short list. He's already going to Dortmund. That is why we are, that's why nothing's happening there. Nielsen. Okay. Stumpf, no. Amadovic, no. Fernandes, no. Schmitz, no. Fabio, no. 16-year-old left wingback Milos Švetkovic from the PSG Academy. Can we sneak in there? What are your thoughts, PSG, on the... you can't even find Luxembourg on a map, can you guys? So don't even... Come on. Come on. You can't even find it on a map. Nobody tell them where it is. Igor Kolarov. The rest of it was our scouting for the Austrian national team of the guys. Okay, that makes sense. It's like, that is a lot of scouting reports to get there. Adi Zajic. Okay, Dimiku off, Sevald in. So let's check our team. We've got Pence, Leimer, Offengruber, Marisic, Marco Friedl, Saver Schläger, Nick Seivald, Yusuf Demir, Christoph Baumgartner, Hannes Wolfert, and Kara. This is like, what just happened? That was it, right? Okay. Yeah. Everybody else is on the bench. Normal team selection's been made. Vessel Dimiku's actually the only one not fit. Daniliuk, Vober, Nemeth, Posh, Grul, Kalajic. They do have Oldrich Kolar. You've always got to watch out for Oldrich Kolar. They're playing Patrick Schick in a very weird spot. He is playing a deeper lying right midfielder with Hlozek up top. That's pretty wild. Urgent Carr didn't just make it to the national team. He was our star striker before a hip injury. He's now 33. So he's not really that dude anymore. Okay. World Cup qualifying. The type of drama in World Cup qualifying that you're fortunate if you get to experience. There are 2 matches to go. 2 matches to go. And we are 1 point ahead of Czechia. A win for either of these teams likely puts them in the World Cup. A win for us guarantees our spot in the World Cup in 2030. Here we go. A lot of pressure. We're in Vienna. Let's make the most of it. Let's go. Us against Czechia for a spot at the World Cup. David Miller, thank you for the 7. Tempe, thank you so much for the 7 as well. Oh, get in! Why is it not Yusuf Demir? How does Friedel have the same... When did I make that decision? They have the same free... How does my left back have 15 free kicks? In what world? Freaking Marcelo in an Austrian shirt. Oh, my. You're with that. You're with that. Great defense. Actually, was a really good free kick. But Yusuf's just got that flair, that offensive ability that I want in that free kick position. Attaboy Dario. Attaboy Dario. Oh, that's a stupid foul, Saver. It's a stupid foul. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Konrad Leimer. Seiwald back from not getting called up. You know, a bit of a falling out. Now he's back on board. Leimer. Konrad. Urgent. Kara! Oh, yeah. Saver Schlager. Yusuf Demir. Oh, he didn't do anything. He didn't do something ridiculously cool. What is the point? Leimer. Seiwald. Oh, and it's Hannes! Oh, a huge step by Offengruber there. To stifle that attack. We've made a really good start of this. We've made a really good start of this. By Dario. Yusuf. Seiwald. Is he going for it? He is. Oh, Wolf lets it run. Hannes, no! Something out of nothing. Oh, come on. Where's Urgent Kara? When you oh, it's Offengruber. Oh. It's all right. We're there. Look at the hustle. Look at the hustle from Konrad Leimer. Who wants to go play in the World Cup? Yo, Dario. Friedel. Baumgartner. Kara. Yusuf. Oh, Kara got there. Friedel. Oh, it's there! Come on! Yes! Hannes Wolf again! And Austria can taste it now! Consecutive World Cups! For the first time in 30 years! It's 45 minutes away. Make him happy. Said, yeah, you played really well. A lot of pressure in this match. We want to relieve it as much as we can. Boy, Offengruber. Ooh. Not a bad idea. We've been dangerous on these. Urgent! Oh, nice pocket shoot! Meanwhile, Ireland is not able to beat Andorra, which they need to do if they're going to get themselves ahead of Czech Republic. So catastrophe developing for Ireland, and Czechia is getting very fortunate here. If Andorra could hold that draw. Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. You're fine. They're not pressing. They're not pressing. Well, that's a good ball. That's a tasty ball. Woo-wee. We're there. Schlager, good. Yusuf. Yes. Attack. 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 It's all right. Let's push them back. Yusuf. There it is. Urgent Kara! After their loss in Dublin, it looks so unlikely. But Austria can really feel the buzz in Vienna because Urgent Kara, so long the hero, has scored a goal to put them up 2-0. A triumphant moment back from his hip surgery. Subs. Focus. All right, Posh. We don't need somebody that's out there feeling aggressive now, do we? Give me... I want Tolgan Shaheen for Christoph Baumgartner. We'll save the last sub. Shaheen. Yusuf, slick touch. Urgent is so good. We needed one more pass. Yusuf, Hannes. Seibold? I mean, all right. Sub. Let's go. Take Schlager off and just bring in Flavius Daniliuk as an anchor. Nice. Who's up there? Patrick. It's my 4th of July going. It's going pretty well. It's 4 minutes away from going fabulously. Oh, yes. Perfect. Freaking perfect. Oh, Daniliuk just needed to put that into the space and Demir was gone. Where's... Yeah! lost to Ireland, but they've responded beautifully. And a nervous World Cup qualifying campaign ends in jubilation in Vienna. We go to the World Cup, baby, with Austria out of Europe. Albania beat Malta 1-0. Ireland beat Andorra 1-0. So a spicy final day is on tap. We play away to Albania. Ireland and Czechia might play each other, in which case that is just an awesome game. They don't. Ireland plays Malta and Czechia has to play Andorra. And if one of those teams fails to win, it will be one of the greatest chokes in the history of the sport. But you know what? I don't care, because we're going to the World Cup. Which I honestly have never managed in Football Manager. Ever. I have never done this before. Ever. This is the first time we've ever done this. My camera, but it's all part of the experience, all part of the cat jam. It's all part of it's all part of realizing that we are going to the World Cup, and holy smokes, and yes, and freaking awesome. Spice E, thank you so much for the 7 months. Tune, thanks for the Prime. Chef, thank you so much for the Prime. Tim Pesky, thank you for the 7 months. I really appreciate you being a part of the Hammers. So if you didn't break something, did you really cat jam? No, you did not. It is the sign of an appropriate cat jam. Man United set to make a move for Novaish. 72 million, so they keep talking about. 9th time that Austria have gone to the World Cup. 9th time. 9 times. 9 times? 9 times. Nine times? 9 times. I watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off in the past month. Absolute quote gold mine, by the way. Darragh Linehan, while retiring, dropped an 8.2 in training. Amazing. Now, if you want the actual World Cup history of Austria, you can actually pull that up. If we go to nation history competitions and then World Cup. Austria made its first World Cup since 1998, 4 years ago, and got to the third round, which is the round of 16, and lost to Germany. Then their coach got hired by Germany, and that's what opened up the Austrian national team job for us. Austria has not made consecutive World Cups since 1982, and that is what we have done here. and has only been to the World Cup knockout stages 3 times, and we will be looking to make that 4 times. Consecutive World Cup knockout stages has never happened in the history of the Austrian national team. How important was it for your team to score before halftime? Gave us a lift. He's a good player, obviously, Gruber. We've trusted him for years as a starting center back for our country, and that's what it's about. That is what it's about. Having guys that you can call upon, guys you know are going to be able to go out there, take care of business day in, day out. Gruber puts on his hard hat, gets in there, makes tackles, makes plays. Where's the World Cup being held? No freaking clue. Wasn't paying attention. A little distracted, but we should look that up now. New France star. You said what? Ayo? Our goalkeeper just got capped for France. Did we miss the call-up message? Where was the call? Like, did we just assume it was like a French youth team when we saw it come up? Or I didn't know he was in the French team. And he just, he's playing with Killian, Wesley, Dio, Jules, Nordy, Aurelien. He's playing with him. Yeah, Mike Minen and Ilan Meslier. The other two, honestly, I think he is better than Meslier. Mellier's got 2 caps, Minen's got 96 caps, and Bubé has a cap. Dude, I think Bubé is better than Minen. I actually think Ali Bubé is the best French keeper in the world. I legitimately think that. I think we actually have the starting French goalkeeper. Chat saw it. Oh, goodness. I just skipped it. Okay, well, it was great. The stream was great today. I'll see you guys. He's actually nuts. I think he's the best French goalkeeper in the world. I think he's going to become the French number 1 as Mike Minen is phased out. He becomes the next guy. Bubé does not have a release clause. No, he does not. Yeah, the French coach thinks so too. Exactly. Put him on the field. I mean, these are World Cup. No, wait. He was on the field for, I think, a friendly still. Antonio Moretti, apparently is the real deal. 17-year-old Eric Ellick, apparently good. Mladen Radiovic. And Rock Avbel, hello. What? Oh, what? This dude costs nothing. Absolutely. Hi, how you doing? He's extremely keen. Okay, cool. Let me see. What's the rest of that salary? Want to be a breakthrough prospect? Dude, I will do this yesterday. I will do this yesterday. I will do it last week. I'll do it last month. I'll do it last year. Unacceptable. Okay. Do you just want the 1.6 million? Because that's like a really good deal. Holy smokes. Like, no matter where this guy ends up in those ranges, I'm like, yeah, I would like to involve this guy in our team. He's a little slow. He's 18 with high potential, tackling, which you can't teach. That is a center back that plays on the front foot at a world-class level. Germany has beaten Belarus, Greece beaten Gibraltar, Bosnia and Herzegovina beats Kazakhstan, Poland and Georgia with the 2-2, Croatia with the 6-0 over Lithuania, Ukraine beats San Marino, Kosovo beat Armenia, Spain beats Bulgaria, Belgium beats Moldova, Northern Ireland, 94th minute winner over Hungary. Does that keep them alive? We'll see, because I think every group now has 1 match left to go. So what are the matches on? It's the 19th. Sweden and all. Oh, yeah, the Scotland-Romania match is the one that we're watching out for. North Macedonia and Wales, Slovakia, Netherlands. Slovakia needs a win. Wales needs to lose to North Macedonia. Any point from Wales there gets them in a good spot in the second place table. Serbia in Iceland, Norway, and Italy. Norway is a point. What are they? 3 points behind, I think. Norway's 3 points behind. With a win against Italy at home, they'd be able to launch themselves maybe to the World Cup. If they lose and Serbia beats Iceland, well, then they're out again. This is not a fun situation. They need a 2-goal win, maybe a 3-goal win. Depends on goals for. But those are the matches that we're looking out for. World Cup qualifying playoff. We had Papua New Guinea against freaking Bolivia. Oh my God. Oh, that's so cruel. Look at the bottom left. No. Oh, you can't. Come on. He had an injury and 2 reds, and they were still winning until the 83rd. Papua New Guinea had an injury and 2 red cards, and were still winning in the 83rd minute. And Bolivia just, oh my. And 20, I mean, they only had 10 more fouls than Bolivia. And every single player on their team had a card. Well, that's my evening ruined. Papua New Guinea's been absolutely robbed here. And, Bolivia has found a way to get 2 players sent off and then rack up the XG late. I know how this works. It was at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. I think England's the host, actually, because you play these in the host country.
Why hasn't the contract been faxed to Central America yet? What? The machine is broken? Isn't that your job, Janet? Janet, I hate you.
Janet catching a stray here. Oh. 2 reds and they still almost won. Algeria and Bolivia, Thailand and Panama on the 20th. Yeah, Avbel is interested. They're interested in Avbel loan back. Does he play regularly? Yeah, I mean, he does. I literally will take the loan back. Yes. I'll take the loan back. I just want the guy on my team. I want him as part of my club. I don't think he's going to be good enough to be a first team player right now. I just want, I want this guy on my team. 234. I want the 5 years. I really do want the 5 years. I'll up this to 3. There you go. I want the 5-year deal on Rock Avbel. I feel like we need to have him locked down for a long time. I'm calling dibs. Alone. That was a B+. That was pretty good, Masterpiece. Thanks for the 20. That was actually, yeah. What's the loneliest cheese? Prove alone. Where and when did we sign Bubé from? We signed him over Belgium beat Moldova. Ain't nothing but a thing. World Cup qualifying, does that mean? Oh, no, it doesn't. The matches haven't been played. Okay. Sander Henneman played in that Moldova match. That is a competitive match for Belgium, thus locking him into his fate as a Belgian national team player. The Swiss were definitely disappointing. Wow. Okay. All right, already got all this nonsense set up. Just toss it in. The 19th, the big day for matches everywhere. We actually play on the 20th, so we can't go watch the World Cup playoff stuff. Full under 23s friendly. I'm aware Arling is injured, and Oberschmidt's now perfected his ability to play central defender, which I feel like he should have already... Okay, whatever. High volume of strength training. You're all soft. Just thought I'd let you know. Gadjet confident ahead of... I mean, we did draw Albania at home. Oh, Schultz got hurt with Costa Rica. Come on. Come on, bruh. Burak Uzerin of Turkey. All right. I see you. Here it is. Can Scotland send itself to the second place table and stay alive for the World Cup? Can Norway or Serbia or Italy clinch their spot? I mean, Italy or Norway is going to clinch their spot. Can Slovakia do the unthinkable and beat the Netherlands and put the pressure on a Welsh team that could lose in North Macedonia? Oh, no! Norway! Oh, but they're still in set. Norway just knocked out Serbia, though. An own goal by Gianluigi Donnarumma, and Norway knocks out Serbia. Serbia finishes a point behind Italy and Norway. Norway is going to finish second in the table on goal difference because they did not win by multiple goals. Netherlands and Wales. Netherlands wins the group. Wales finishes second, and Scotland comes up a goal short against Romania. Montenegro and Liechtenstein in a game that doesn't matter, and Sweden's already going, but 4 goals from Wilhelmsson to beat up on their Nordic neighbors. The Italians are actually guaranteed. See, like Serbia just got knocked out. Norway is in the second place table by 1 goal on the goal difference in the head-to-head. But Italy is going to the World Cup. Even though they lost on the final day, it was not enough to knock them out. And Italy has qualified along with France, Spain, Portugal. The Netherlands is now qualified. Poland, ourselves, Sweden, Germany. That top spot's been bolted down in every group now except for the last one, but we've got more fun matches on the next day. Of course, ours, Czechia and Andorra and Ireland and Malta. If both those teams win, Czechia will be in second. If Czechia somehow bottles, Ireland's probably going to win. Ireland will go into the second place table. Portugal and Slovenia playing each other. Switzerland, Luxembourg. I actually don't know the sitch in F or H, and so we're just going to give this a scroll here. Give me stages, and then H. France is already through. Denmark's already in second, so that group has no drama. In F, same thing. Switzerland is already guaranteed second place over Slovenia and Luxembourg, and Portugal's already qualified for the World Cup. So the only drama is actually in our group today. And of course, the World Cup playoffs are going on the 20th, which is, fun for Algeria and Bolivia. And Panama and Thailand's the other game. Cape Verdean, Arlindo Varela. A man that can absolutely fly and certainly is cheap. Karamoko Chesnau. Let's check that out. And Andreas Sonis. Skeptical that guy's actually in. As a Scotsman, this feels correct. 1 goal short. Rock Avbel is signing for $1.6 million. We've identified an 18-year-old that we went, you know what? We want this guy. He's going to get loaned back until the end of the season so that he can keep that consistency, keep developing there, and then we'll find a plan for him this offseason. Friedel's suspended. I mean, we're just going to try not to get people hurt here, right? So we're going to go with Kalajdzic is there, and Marco Gruhl, and Yusuf Demir is off for Petr Schuler, and Seivold off for Vesel Dimaku. Then we've got Weber, who steps into the left side, and the right side is Flavius Daniliuk. And we get a chance to put Tino Casali in goal. And I just want to start out his Hazic just to see how he plays, to be honest. Saver Schlager out for Tolga and Shaheen. This is a good team. Obviously, we drew them 0-0 in Vienna. This team's no joke at all. They play really well. He has 7. Adis Hazic is tall. I didn't even know that. Oh, I mean, that makes him very attractive for this team. I did not know he was that tall. Wow. Okay. Yeah, dude with 12 jumping reach is going to end up on the post. That's wild. Okay, Adis Hazic, you get the start. We're going to play Albania on key highlights and have a good time. Let's go play well, huh? Let's go play well. Let's get it done. First stream, Rayan, welcome. No, don't worry about it. You're learning. You're fine. Why are you shouting? Yeah, Rayan, you don't have to type in caps though, my dude. Gadjet is so good. He's really good in real life. He's gotten hurt a couple times. He's old. He's been in and out of call-ups now for us, but I am so happy we don't. Away to Albania is just a slippery game, right? Because they're good enough to be really annoying. But like they're bad enough that you feel like you should win, and we ended up with that draw at home against them, and you're like, oh, come on. Schuler. Oh, that is just disgusting. What a pass. What a pass by Peter Schuler. Yo. What a pass. Picks the key pass out. I mean, hold on. Let me watch this from behind. Watch that all day long. I watched that all day long. That's so good. We did not score in 90 minutes against this team when we were at home. So that's a nice early breakthrough courtesy of our underrated midfield burgeoning star, and we've given it right back. So that's great. Great work by us there. That one's on me. Should have done that at the beginning of the game. Just waiting for goals in the Ireland and Czechia matches. There are no goals in either of those matches through 20 minutes. Despite the fact that we already have 2 goals in this one. No way, Schuler dropped another dime! Found a new tall guy. We found a new tall guy. Adis Jasic. And it's 2-1. "17 jumping reach from a midfielder with 17 acceleration and 16 pace. I mean, come on. I'm into that. I'm into Adis Jasic. He's looking at being in that World Cup call-up. Oh, and it's Gruel. Can we make it 3? Not when you don't go fast at all after you get the ball. Yeah, we can't do anything else. He's technically stunted, but physically is so impressive. And his position is so weird, right? Like, he's not a center back who's fast and tall. He's not a striker who's fast. He's a central midfielder with technique that is just high enough for him to be able to hang while using his weaponized physical ability. Oh, goodness. I mean, like, since when did our defense just become awful? Because it's pretty good. Ireland just took the lead against Malta, too, so. Troy Parrott missed a penalty and then converted the rebound. I mean, Flavius, like, what? Like, pinch in, dude. Tino Casale's over here like he's never seen a shot before. They have 2 shots and 2 goals in response to our control of the game. We still win this. Keep working hard. It will come. I feel fine about the way the game has gone. We're exuding the right kind of pressure. We've just conceded 2 shots that we shouldn't have. Nice. Daniliuk, Gruel, Gadjet, back to Gruel. Now just turn and whip it in. Beautiful. Oh! Okay. All right. Go team. Strakosha conducting some sort of magic trick on the line. Oh, that's a good pass. That's a good spot to be passing. Schuler, Gruel, Kalajdzic, it's there. It's Vessel Dimiku, and my goodness, it shouldn't have been. Yusuf Demir, no, he's resting. We already qualified for the world. Oh my God, Malta just tied it. That doesn't really affect anything, but Malta did just tie it. So let's bring in Yusuf Demir. Let's throw you here as center mid on attack, and then Yusuf into the middle, and we just take off Vessel Dimiku, who just shanked that. Because I do want, like, for world ranking purposes, I would like to pick up 3 points at Albania, right? Like, I feel like we should pick up 3 points against the Albanians. And, should probably get to doing that. I'm going to shadow striker us. Jasic can't play there. That's awesome. No, we'll just do advanced playmaker here. No, let's do attacking midfielder on attack, and then you are advanced playmaker on support. Togan Shaheen is on just defensive midfielder on support, so he can involve himself. We switch this up to attack. We've got our lines way up now. We cancel the rollout just to the center X, so we can go straight to the midfield. And we take a look at our bench and find somebody that we would want to bring in to play in this game. Tolga and Shaheen, perhaps off for Saver Schlager. And Saver Schlager is our tried and true deep-lying midfielder for all time. And then maybe Hannes Wolf for the last 10 minutes for Gruel. So I want to win Schuler. Schuler again. Kalajdzic. That's good from Shaheen. Oh, there it is. Yusuf! Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Cancel the rest of the changes. Yusuf Demir is so good. He's so good. It's beauteous. Petter Schuler to Demir. He just, you know, dinks it across to Marco Gruel. Glorious, glorious beauty. Stefan Posch, please, for Offengruber, who's on a 6-point, whatever. Canned our changes. We're gonna bring in, let's say, Seiwald for a Schuler. Jasic over there. Seiwald here is a Carlero, and that should help us take out the rest of this game. Get the 3 points, get the world ranking boost, or avoid losing world ranking, I think is more like it. Oh, play him. Yeah, he's on. Defense wasn't ready. Marco Gruel, and I swear that gets saved every single time. I swear that gets saved every single time. Oh, Yusuf. Well, that's how. Well, now we got a fun little 2-on-2. Just slow him down. Or Seiwald reads that like a book. Thank you very much. Good block. Absolutely not. We have like 4 XG. Absolutely not. Get this out. Yes, Tino Casali. Yes. Thank you, Tino. Oh, that's really good from Dario, actually. Reeled in by Kalajdzic, and now we've got Gruel in behind again. I mean, my grandmother could have hit that harder. And we've won our final match in the group with exactly 4 XG. Way too close for comfort, given the way that we dominated that. Yeah, we didn't need this. Thank goodness we didn't need 3 points today, or we would have been sweating, exactly. They both won. Ireland managed to score 3 goals in the last 10 minutes to beat Malta, but unfortunately for them, Czechia took care of business against Andorra and will probably be going to the World Cup anyways through the second place table. Oh, look at Thailand! Oh, yo! Look at Thailand. They just smacked Panama. And they're going to the World Cup, and so is Algeria with the 3-1 win. Scored a goal after a man was sent off. And Bolivia didn't scratch him until the 81st minute when Lopez scored in the World Cup playoff final. Thailand is going to the World Cup. Algeria is going to the World Cup. Benrahma with the hat trick. Panama going to have to pick themselves up off the floor after that. They're pleased the team have qualified for the World Cup. They're confident you'll meet the expectations of the upcoming World Cup. Austria must build on qualifiers' performance. Yep. Rashford's encouraged Novais to join him at Man United. The 21-year-old central defender to leave and take the next step in his career. All right, chill, Marcus. Chill. Chill, Marcus. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And that ends Austria duty, but there's plenty of World Cup qualifying drama to go around still, somehow, in Europe. Because, if I take a look at this, there are matches on the 21st, the final day of World Cup qualifying. It's A, D, G, and J. And in Group J, we have Belgium, Russia, and Northern Ireland. Now, Belgium's basically guaranteed through, but Northern Ireland's going to be battling for that final spot. And the good news for Northern Ireland is that Russia's playing Hungary and Northern Ireland's playing away to Moldova. If Northern Ireland wins and Russia does anything other than that, Northern Ireland is in second place and will go into the second place table with a shot to get to the World Cup. If Northern Ireland beats Moldova like 6-0 and Russia wins by, 1-0, 2-0, whatever, Northern Ireland could flip the goal difference and go to the World Cup. The World Cup is in England in 2030 in this game. Group G, Spain's already through, but Turkey and Bulgaria are battling to the last. Bulgaria plays Kosovo. Turkey plays Spain. Oof. Turkey probably needs 3 points against Spain because Bulgaria's at home against Kosovo. If Kosovo can hold Bulgaria to a draw, then Turkey can't lose because of the goal difference. A 1 goal, it depends on what the draw is and how many goals Turkey scores in a 1-goal loss. Basically, that's what we're looking that's what we're looking at. It's going to be so tight in Group G. And then in Group D, we have, Ukraine and Croatia right next to each other. Croatia plays San Marino, so they're getting 3 points. Ukraine plays Georgia, which is a team they're like Albania. They're just good enough to be annoying. They've got 13 points in qualifying. And Ukraine needs the 3 points to hold off Croatia, to stun Croatia, knock them out, and go through. Poland has already advanced. They'll play Lithuania. And in the other final group, it is Greece, who's already through. So there's no drama there. Greece is already in second. Let's look at the second place table. Right now, on the second place table, Czechia is out. They're out. They can't go to the World Cup. Oh, my goodness. Czechia is out. Norway is through. Denmark is through. That, not technically. Denmark is through. Wales, Switzerland, and Romania are sweating. Ukraine, Turkey needs to win. Turkey has to win against Spain or they're not going to the World Cup. Russia has to win. Northern Ireland also, they need to win. But if Northern Ireland wins, they're going to go. If Northern Ireland finishes second, they're going to go to the World Cup. Greece is playing a match that they need at least a point in. No, they need to win, likely. Now, a point technically knocks out Romania. Romania's probably done, right? Assuming that at least Northern Ireland beats Moldova, Romania's done. Romania's out. They'll be the first team out. And Ukraine is out. Yeah, Ukraine's out. They only have 11 points. So the way it works in the second place table, right? The way that it works, the second place table, is you remove the points against the worst team. because there's some groups that have 5 teams and some groups that have 6 teams. So you remove those points against San Marino, and Ukraine only has 11 points, right? They only have wins over Lithuania twice and Georgia once. They're trying to make that twice. But Croatia, no way, dude. Well, I guess they play San Marino again, so Croatia's already sitting on... Croatia's done too. Yeah, no, the team from this group can't qualify. It's over. The team from that group can't qualify. So really, the drama is on Turkey and Bulgaria. Bulgaria could qualify depending on goal difference. So we'll see if they're... Bulgaria's goal difference is not good enough. Bulgaria is playing Kosovo, but Kosovo's not that bad. Bulgaria would need a ridiculous win. So Turkey winning against Spain is really the only way a team from that group gets out. Northern Ireland and Russia doing the dance to try and knock out Romania, right? And Greece, of course, could knock out any of these teams. If they get a win, they end up with 18 points for the second place table. And Czechia and Ukraine and Croatia are already out. There's no chance. Okay. That took way too much brain power. Croatia has 16, yeah, but they only have 13 against non-San Marino teams. They only have 13 against non-San Marino teams. So that's a full 90 minutes for Fernando Novaes, 21 years old, in World Cup qualifying for Portugal. You love to see it. Bube put in a full 90 in a 1-0 win over Finland, got a clean sheet. Jakub Pospišil was playing for Czechia against Andorra, got an assist. Not enough, unfortunately, and Sami Pak played a 77-minute 7.4 in the World Cup qualifier for Thailand. Huge result for them. Yeah, the last game doesn't matter for Croatia because they have 13 points against non-San Marino teams, and they're playing San Marino. So they can't, add points to their tally. It's done. Croatia and Ukraine are out. They beat each other up too much and couldn't take points from the other teams that maybe they had a chance to take points from. And Czechia's out. Oy. That means we were hanging rather close to the precipice there. We needed the 3 points against Czechia. And Greece won, so that knocks Romania out right away. Croatia won, and so did Ukraine. So Ukraine does finish second, but they don't go. Bulgaria beat Kosovo. Spain beat Turkey. So Bulgaria finished ahead of Turkey. Turkey is out, and so is Bulgaria. They didn't win by enough. Oh, Northern Ireland. Oh, Northern Ireland. Oh, my God, I don't know. Northern Ireland was 2 goals behind. Northern Ireland scored 4 goals in the last 15 minutes, and Russia scored in the 93rd minute a goal to rob Northern Ireland of guarantee. I don't know who has more goals for. I don't know if Northern Ireland or Russia has more goals for. They are tied on points and goal difference. And we do not know. We didn't look at it. They scored in the 93rd minute. If they didn't do that, Northern Ireland would have been going to the World Cup. They would have been going, but now it comes down to goals for. It's Northern Ireland! On goals for! They're going to the World Cup! Northern Ireland! Wait, no, Switzerland on goal difference. Because Greece won. It's all because Greece won. Wales is going back to the World Cup. which is a remarkable achievement. Greece is going. Norway with Ulrik Torbjornsen's going. The Swiss have done it again, and they're the last team through. And Northern Ireland's the first team not. The Greek win knocks out Northern Ireland. I'm crestfallen. I really am. That was I'd never seen Northern Ireland make the World Cup. That was going to be so incredibly cool, and they just got ahead of Russia and Hungary. Scored 4 goals, all necessary in the last 15 minutes against Moldova away. But, you know, I mean, it's not like Wales is not a... They made the World Cup in 2026 in this game. They didn't make it in 2022. They've only been to 2 World Cups ever, and now they're going to consecutive World Cups, which, like, congratulations to them. The Greeks, who are really, really struggling in real life, they've now gone to consecutive World Cups for the second time in their history. Norway, who I don't know if they went 4 years ago. They did, actually. They've now made 3 consecutive World Cups in this game. It's been a very high water mark for the Norwegians in the 2020s. And the Swiss, who missed the last World Cup. They didn't go. They'd made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight World Cups, but they missed the last one, and they have slipped back in. And Northern Ireland, their World Cup history, they have not been since 1986, and they will have to keep waiting. Romania hasn't been since... I mean, this is cruel, right? They haven't been since 98. Bulgaria hasn't been since 98. Even Czechia hasn't been since 2006. And Ukraine actually made the last one. They made the last one, so... Wow. So it's Germany and Greece, Sweden, Austria, Poland, Netherlands, Wales, Portugal, Switzerland, Spain, France, Denmark, Italy, Norway, and Belgium, along with the hosts, England, that are headed to the World Cup. We remain 19th in the rankings, separating a little bit from Norway, who's jumped up to grab us. Croatia's not making it. They're out. But we are a top 20 team, which means we should be a pot 2 team at the World Cup, which I feel like I can live with. It's not bad. Oh, I feel so bad for Northern Ireland. I know it's a game, but... I feel so bad for them. Nagas resumes training. Awesome. Great to have him back. Still have Schultz, who got hurt on Costa Rica duty. And we've got Denise Kalkan, who we need to keep prioritizing here. And Marcos Blasi, who is now just going to be on the futures list instead of prioritized here. I mean, how good is he at left wing back? I guess he's there, but... I like Blasi. We'll keep him on the target list. Of course, Kalkan is another. How many center backs do we want to sign? Is there a limit? I don't know. Denise Kalkan looks like another fantastic young center. We just snapped up the Slovene, no problem. Like, we're there. We're around. Jorge Peralta. Going to re-up on that. I mean, we'll keep an eye on him as a maybe. He's got 2 Argentina caps, but of course the Argentina team, a little down right now. Marcel Huber, Jamal Gonzaga. And Luis Maximiano. Potential veteran backup signing, maybe to tutor some younger keepers down the line. I don't know. pronounce Turkish names flawlessly. A lot, that means a lot. I did also my history major. I had a concentration in Ottoman history, so I've been around a lot of Turkish names. Weird. Oh, look at how, wow, he has joined the team and just hit the nitrous on the improvement. Okay, this is a lot. Like, look, I mean, well, we have the attributes we got to graph here, but like, this is really a lot. Everything going up significantly. Physically, he's a dynamo already. Jakob Pospisil looks like a tremendous get. We got our next wall of talented young guys from the Euro Youth qualifying that we've scouted up. Bogdan Vasiliou. Okay. Oh, the Greeks. There's always a good Greek somewhere. Odysseus Samiotis was the one guy we were watching, but Olympiakos has Orestis Piliafos now. Orestis Piliafos. Sifis, Kokoris, Georgiadis. Winger, balance 4 to 8. That does that in. Yo, in guard. Thank you for the 5 gifted, my dude. Mark Fart. Yeah, looks like all the Belgians are going to be at least decent. Mikhailo Vishny. Oh, Anel Mamudovic. I didn't actually click the thing. Would hate to lose out on an Anel Mamudovic because I forgot to click the thing. Erman Mustafic. Edis Petrovic. Ah, there we go. Eli Azulai. That is a classic Holy Trinity advanced forward kind of striker right there. That's what I'm talking about. The Israeli national team in this game should be better than it is. We've seen some really good Israeli players around in this save, yeah. I mean, shoot, they made the Euros final, right? The Youth Euros final. Maybe it's happening in real life, too. Football Manager's ahead of the curve. Wow, the Swedish guys aren't that good. How are the Here come the Bulgarians! How are they? Oh, my goodness. George Barnett, who was born in Azerbaijan to English parents for some reason, is at the United Academy and is, like, actually legit. A definitely legit player. A no-joke player. All right. I was wondering where the name came from, and he's just, like, the best Azeri wonder kid. Sometimes you just don't see it coming, and then they show up anyways. Nazareno, there is no quit in his development either. Diego Quintero, we didn't sign him for his potential. We signed him for he is now. We know he doesn't have the room to grow necessarily. Davlechin, who just got kicked off the senior Russian team to the Russian U21 team for some reason. Axel Perez, Pablo. I mean, everybody's training well now. These training ratings are insane. They provide a great opportunity to just, I mean, this is a shot in the arm to team morale every time we're able to do it. Except for Novaish, because he, of course, is moody and wants to go to Manchester United. Little does he know. Ollie's at the wheel. Little does he know. Does working with youngsters matter for youth physios? Yes. I love players from semi-obscure countries with very English-sounding names. The dude was born in Azerbaijan. Z at the wheel with those salary caps? Hey, yeah. No, if they want to give us 72 million, Zealand's going to be at the wheel driving Novaish to the airport. We've exerted so much energy with that international window and that oh, dude. Oh, it's 5 to 8 days. Just a little pulled thigh for Yildiz. He'll be fine. Just can't get a match in against Austria Vienna for them. We're going to call it there today. Oh, Fabi Zeke, I'm sorry. I saw you just got here. I'm managing Floridsdorfer in Austria. And we are in the 9th season. No, we're not. We're in the 7th, 8th season, something like that. We're competitive in the Champions League. We've beaten Inter, but we're going to have a very tough last 2 matches in the Champions League to try and get at least the Europa League. The way it's lining up, it looks like it's going to be pretty difficult for us to like slip into the Champions League knockouts. But yes, we're going to call it here today. I'm sorry we got on so late. 4th of July stuff all yesterday, and I just woke up super late today. That is the way that it goes. Now it's like I need to eat lunch and censor myself before we get on. But we have qualified. I mean, the big stressor today, Inter match, right? And qualifying for the World Cup. We lost at Inter, but we did manage to qualify for the World Cup. And if you've not ever rated before, that's something we're about to do. And just know that you just bring your enthusiasm. We're like going to parachute into somebody else's stream and make their day. And so even if you're going to get off, stick around for that. It's always really fun to make people's days. We're rating Simaggio, somebody that really is very helpful with putting on the Streamer Showdown, the big competition. And so thank you so much to... we'll send over there. Thank you so much to everybody that gifted subs. In guard with the 5. I mean, we had so many... Fenton... Early on, we had the 100 gifted subs. 100 gifted subs from Fierce Pierce, which is crazy. Everybody grab the copy pasta. Grab the copy pasta. All right, nice. Grab the copy pasta, and we're going to spam that in size chat when we get in there. Just blow up the chat and then sit back and, hey, how you doing? When did you get into streaming? What? You know, get to know Sai and see if it's somebody you want to hang out with. Also, very sorry. I don't know why I'm just seeing the English accent thing, but we should. Can we refund Chuck for that? And Chuck, you can throw that in at a different point. All right. Well, thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. And video came out this morning, Busting Football Manager Myths. Check it out. Thank you guys for all of the different gifted subs. Shima, I can't remember you guys, but I appreciate it so much. There's so many. All right, word of the day is Yankee. Nice. I mean, it is 4th of July, I guess.
Yankee.
Can refer broadly to anyone born or living in the U.S., or it can refer more narrowly to those in the northern U.S., or even more narrowly, only those in the states of New England. The broadest use is especially common outside the U.S. Key note there for 90% of you that are in the U.S., it's mainly used outside of the U.S. It took the children some time to adjust to being the only Southerners in a classroom full of Yankees, which would be the way I always viewed the word growing up in Florida. Just an interesting note. Yankee. Yankee.